Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
Good evening, fellow crazy poker degens. I'm already ready for this game. I'm just ready.
The game is, I mean, what else can we say? I mean, we can talk all the shit, all the trash we want to. It's a 1-3 Veronica and Friends. It's a 1-3 game that plays like a 5-10, where everyone's had too much booze, and...
If you haven't seen it, guys, I hope you're sitting down. If you are sitting down, hopefully there's a seatbelt in or around your chair. Buckle it. It's going to be a good ride.
These people have problems. Let's just be honest.
But the best kind of problems.
It's good. Degen problems.
I like it. I'm a
It's
fan.
the only game where it's running, the 1-3's running the house, and players in the 5-10 are on like the list to get into the 1-3.
Oh yeah. This is one of the few games where players at higher limits always put their name on the list to like to go down the ladder because this game is better.
Get some action.
This
and it's gonna be good. I mean, a player that we haven't seen in a while but always drives the game's action, Frank. Frank's in the house.
Yeah.
God, I love Frank. Frank is he's a gem. You know, he's
a
diamond,
gem.
He's a
He's
diamond
a gem.
in the rough. He's the one guy who truly does not give up.
He has no shits to give at all.
Coffee.
Give him coffee.
And I am a nicotine or a stimulant.
Guys, I've been looking forward to this game for quite some time, and I mean, without further ado, let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Let's get down to the table and start walking around these players. Seat one, the one, the only, Mr. Mike Postle. You know him, you love him. Look at that mugshot. Player of the year? Player of the year, yes?
Any player of the year.
Any up?
Crusher.
All day long.
Jake. My buddy Jake. Another Jake in poker.
God, so many Jakes in poker.
We're multiplying, right?
There's so many J's.
It's getting real. Jake in C2. I played mostly tournament poker with Jake. This is the first time I've seen him play cash. Well, I mean, that I've seen him play like live stream cash. I played some cash games with him. But I'll actually kind of get a little insight here. Let's see how he's playing. I'm excited. Without further ado, Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Jake's gonna have a hard time.
I mean, look at that. Who's not having a good time, smiling, laughing, falling over with pocket threes? That says it all.
And that
right
was
there.
during a high stakes go fish game, by the way, where that shot was taken. That's Frank. Yeah, so good luck to Jake with Frank on his left. God bless Veronica to the left of Frank. Jesus Christ. Really?
Veronica the bunny. That's definitely not a Snapchat filter, guys. That's what she really looks like.
Make no mistake, she's not a rabbit, she's a whale.
Aha.
Veronica she's, from what I've been told, certified whale.
She used the wrong filter. I get it. It happens.
We love it. Person who certified her whale is Ozzy. Azan Nagra in seat 5, the Wizard of Oz. He's got position on both Frank and Veronica.
He looks like a wizard too with that mugshot, with like the hoodie, the whole 9 yards.
It's good. No, it's good. I mean, Azan would not sell me action for this game, but well, what are you gonna do?
When you can't get action from Azan, it's a rough day.
Some brothers just get greedy. Alicia, God bless her heart. We've seen her crush some souls in the stream. She got position on Azan. She gotta love that. Gotta feel real good about that. The problem for her is that Val's on her left. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're rocking a hard spot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's good and it's bad. I mean, you got position on Ozzy, but one problem child who's now shoveling her face full of food, not wine for once in her life. To her left is Val Cross.
Val.
And we love us some Val. Oh, and the Wonder Woman. We love it.
Wonder Woman mug, the best.
Val Cross, back from covering poker tournament circuitry.
Yeah, exactly.
Hammering out some games here at Stones again. Can do some commentary for us. Val Cross, ladies and gentlemen.
See, Val was a regular commentator here, guys, and then she wins. She toured around, she comes back, and now she just graces us with her presence every now and then. And I'm okay with it.
Every now and then.
I'm okay with it.
In seat 8 there, we got James.
Right, there it
There he
is. And we have seen James on the stream before.
James is a fun player to play with. James got some gears. Most players I think would generally kind of consider James a tight, aggressive player, but James got some moves that it'll kind of like throw you off a little bit. And
all of a sudden you're like, I did not know he would do that.
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
Mind melting. And to his left, a player we've seen pitch this game several times, Cameron. Cameron who's rocking the beard, by the way. I love it.
Yes,
like Brother Redbeard.
He pulls it off well.
It's gonna be. It's all
Cabron!
Yeah, for some big like Halloween
It's good.
Redbeard Viking thing.
Solid.
That's a word on the street.
Oh no, he'd be super great Viking right there with that beard. Done.
Legit. And he's a hell of a pool player too. Hell of a pool player.
Absolutely.
I've been hustling on time or two.
It's true. He's like, you want to play for something small, like 100 a game? You're like, okay. Oops, kidding.
How do I close this?
Kidding.
I'm having some technical difficulties here in the chat.
You should just close that and go to Twitch by itself and log in, log
How do I
out.
do that? I don't know.
It's cool, we'll figure it out. Cabron, yes, Black
Everything's
Iris,
broken.
what's going on? Yeah, so this game right here, taking a look at these chip counts, it looks like Mike Postle is up there at the top with 920, followed by Azan with 905. As Jake so affluently loves when we call him chip leader at the cash game, Mike Postle is the chip leader at this cash game.
What else is new?
No.
So it is 1-3, so the game starts off at it's like a 60 minimum, it's a really small minimum, $500 max to start, but then it plays table stakes.
Yeah.
And as we've seen before in these games, it can get really deep really quick. A friend of ours, we're all familiar with Harlan. If anyone follows Harlan on social media, we saw him crushing the 1-3 the other night. I mean, crushing. Like something that's in like 4K. I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, oh, just 4K, just 4K and a 1-3. Don't worry about it. No, we should. You know why? Because
we on social media. So like,
but we talk about this though, guys. We talk about the fact that like 1-3 at Stones is not like 1-3 at your like local parlor down the street. You know what I mean? Like 1-3 at Stones, like gets deep and nasty and fantastic in all the best ways. Speaking of deep and nasty and fantastic, it looks like we are off to the first hand. Let's bring it on. And I love that we have those mugshots now next to their cards, just in case you didn't know who they were. You can see Cameron's beard nice and visibly right there. Just pull up like, Twitch by itself there. All right, so action going around. Looks like we got a raise to 10 from Mr. Mike Paulso here with 5-6. Of course, it gets called by Jake with ace-9. Frank comes along with any two cards. In this case, it's queen-8.
Oh, and I was told that they are playing with an occasional back straddle in this game. So they will be straddling from the button because it's the Veronica and Friends game and she makes her own rules.
Exactly. They do what they want. It's true. So to the flop, check this out. Queen 5-6. Mike, who actually opened for $10, flops bottom 2. Danger. Frank and James both get top pair with their queen. Game on. Let's just start this off right. And Mike Paulson comes out for a raise right off the bat. Guys, let's just kick in the boosters. James bets 20. Let's see what Mike puts out. He raises it up to 80. He's like, I'll show you what a bet is. And Frank's like, I have a queen.
I'm completely failing in life. I want to pop up the chat.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Are you logged in now?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Let me see. You handle the commentary. I'll handle your technical difficulties here.
So Mike makes 80 to go here with the bottom 2 pair. James, top pair jack kicker, no backdoor draws. Now there's several draws on the board. Flush draws, straight draws.
And James is out of there. I mean, it's not like top pair is a super monster when you're facing a raise of that size. Now, Mike did open up for 10 pre-flop. Not really surprised to see him bet there. I mean, at the end of the day, though, what else do you want with a flop like? I mean, when 5-6, what else do you want with a flop like Queen 5-6?
Yeah, if you're James, you should have a bad spot with Queen Jack. Your queen, I mean, is your opponent really ever raising like Queen 10?
No, exactly. No.
And
if worse, he's raising like Queen King Ace Queen. Like you're crushing every direction.
A draw with a lot of equity, something like 7-8 of diamonds, something like that. You really want to be like playing for stacks with a pair of queens and a jack kicker. I'd like to think not.
There you go. So now that you're logged in, now close that out, and now open up that RTMP player. Just close that out completely.
Just close this out?
Yep, get out of there. Go away. Now open up that, and then let me see, open up the other one, yeah.
I'm failing.
I got you. You just worry about that. I'll worry about your computer.
All right, poker's happening.
Poker. Now they're not playing any sort of 7 deuce prop betting game or anything.
Not that I'm aware of. All right, we're in. All right. It's all good. I don't worry about logging in. It's good. I don't even see the chat. Hey, I'm in.
Hey, okay. Hey,
all right, thank you.
Got it, guys. I do computers. I've used them once or twice. Okay, we're good.
I'm in. So it looks like a $6 straddle, and Veronica makes a 20 to go with the ace jack offsuit.
That would be you. Hi, my name's Veronica. Have you tried restarting it?
So with the button straddle, the blinds act first, giving the button ultimate supremacy. Mike's gonna call with the 7-4 off, as Cameron's gonna come along as well out of the big blind with 7 deuce suited. Frank's got jack deuce. That's all the motivation he needs. 8, 10, ace, 2 hearts. Frank flops a flush draw. Veronica's got a pair of aces. Other parties missed, and Frank and Veronica, something tells me we'll play a big pot here. There's 87 in the pot. Veronica's gonna come out firing. She bet 75 into an $82 pot.
Because why not? Because
there's a lot of draws on board. She can get value from all of them. All the draws are going to feel probably at least 1 card.
And she's going to get value from Frank's flush draw for sure. Coming along.
Now this...
So if a 9 or queen peels off, it'd actually give Frank even more outs here. That'll work too. So now Frank actually has a straight draw as well with his hard draw. If the queen peels, they can chop the pot.
Now the problem here for Veronica, she's got like 3 and change back. The pot's already at 237. Any bet size here, I mean, you might be able to bet like 100, 125 and then try to stuff the river for value. The hard part is like working her effective stack size here. When you get an SPR like 1.25.
So she's got like 300 some change in front of her, and she's just shipping it because she knows the pot's at 237. The problem is she bets anything less than that, she's already dedicating herself anyway. It's not like she can go anywhere.
I think it's awkward when your stack size gets close to the pot size bet on the turn.
What are you gonna do?
Anything.
I mean, if she does close to a bet pot size there, she leaves herself like $100. Who cares? I mean, and that's kind of what you saw her. She was counting her chips and figuring out what she wanted to bet. She's like, I guess I want to bet all of them.
Well, the point is, if you bet like half pot on the turn, and then your opponent gets called, if you shove, you're only betting like quarter pot on the river.
Yeah, no,
and like I don't think you have no bluffs at that point.
Yeah.
So, like you pretty much you only have value hands, which it makes it hard for your opponent to call worse.
Exactly.
So she stuffs the 300. Frank gets away from it.
Yeah, good. There we go. This is called Veronica and Friends. We can't be busting Veronica like secondhand in or anything.
Shout out to our regs, Master C, Whiskey and Tacos, I am Horror Crusher, Retarded Steve.
Who says, I like paint chips on my pizza? I mean, it's a suitable username. I'm just saying. It's solid.
I like it.
It's solid. The Brock. The Brock. Brock was one of the very first guys I cut my teeth on playing poker, dude.
Really?
I mean, oh yeah, like whatever it was. Like, I don't even know. God, it's been a long time now. 12 years? 13 years? Just saying.
Was this before or after you lived on Poker Street?
I did. Got off Poker Lane, and I would give people directions to my home game, and they would not believe me. They would never believe me. I'm like, turn on Poker Lane. They're like, oh, would you print a sign or something? It's bullshit. I was like, no, I'm serious. It's real. It's real.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Wow. Okay, guys. Not to give a foreshadow, but I just saw some crap go down across the room at the table. So in about 25 minutes, I think you're gonna see whatever the hell just happened at that table. So look forward to that.
Get an Android, please.
Oh God, I can even hear our booth people saying how sick it is. I can't wait to see that hand.
So Jake limps under the gun, Queen 10 of hearts. Val makes it 13 to go, King Queen. I think Jake should be opening there, the Queen 10 of hearts under the gun. As you know, I hate open limping. I haven't been shy about that. I don't think I'm giving away too much information by putting that out there. James decides to make it 30 to go off the button with a 10 deuce. Val thinks that James might be light year, and she calls out of position with King Queen off. 6-3 deuce. I'm sorry, 6-4-3. James has a gut shot now.
And looks like Val checks over to James, who's definitely stacking some chips.
James should be c-betting here.
And what's funny, because I mean, short of a flopping, 10 deuce, I mean, at least he has a piece of a little straight draw.
What, bry? Says let's put 5K in pre each and do a flip.
Isn't that pretty much how you play with Rock Right anyways? I mean, you know,
Yeah, we just flip. Yeah.
It's like, isn't that how you and I go?
I win a little.
Sometimes I win a little more.
You get it in bad and win.
See, he says I want my
get
money
it in
back.
Really bad and
See,
win.
listen, that's what he says. I want my money back. All right. Oh, I love it. All the peeps. All the fans. Hey, you're two places at once. You're pulling a Columbus, Brian. You're pulling a JFK.
The Brox is lost more money. Not more money. I'm still down last time you walked by. I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure? Because I'm sure Wap Brian probably knows for sure. For sure.
No.
You look like you didn't know how to. Yeah, like you don't have a ledge roller.
Canadian shooter, if you have a rainbow straight draw, does that make you bi-curious? No, it does not.
Tape on 11.
But a lot of other things do. And we're all for it here. Have fun. Live life.
Yeah,
Frank, under the gun.
in California now.
Why is my glass?
Queen Jack off, he's in a limp. Azon's card dead on the stream. What else is new? I swear to God, Azon, you put him on the stream, and the deck runs like,
Oh my God,
so cold.
No, like literally, it's like chisel up this ice around my heart. Like I swear, every time he put his on the stream, like you said, you're like, who's this rock who doesn't play anything? He runs like crap on the stream. He doesn't
And
even
then,
know.
like, we'll leave the stream, sure, we'll walk over the game still going. Azon's like, I'm up 3K.
I know.
I went like,
Every time. That is, I've noticed that too.
Alicia mentioned 20 to go with pocket sixes. Gets called by Mike with sevens and Frank, who limped the Queen Jack off.
Wap Brian gave him a roll call in the chat.
9-9 Dewey. Pretty good flop for Alicia as original pre-flop aggressive with sixes.
Now, as you notice, Val isn't in the pot, but her and her friend are both eating salads. That's super plus EV right there. See, that's double positive EV.
Can't go wrong.
So Alicia is going to fire out here after the double check over to her with sixes. And Mike's definitely going to look her up. So she bets 50. Mike comes along for the 50. Frank gets out of
not done yet.
there. So battle repairs here. Oh, look at that. Frank would have got there. Results oriented. But now it's sevens versus sixes. Mike checks, and so does Alicia check as well.
Check, check.
Brick on the river changes nothing. And Mike's probably
Mike should be check calling here.
I mean, I can
Yeah,
survive. Like zombie apocalypse, I can survive.
I mean, at this point, we're only losing eights.
Yeah, can we touch no?
Mike P ain't going anywhere. Where are you going, Mike P? Nowhere. Retarded Steve. I like Legos in my salad. Retarded Steve. I haven't known you very long, but I'm a fan already.
I used to be like,
Just saying.
It's good for you.
Just saying.
really, and I lifted heavy. I lifted heavy.
Plastic helps with your digestive system, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, women are
Legos.
always like, oh, let me get 3 times weight. Wait, no,
As a parent, this would be like the bane of your existence. Oh, no. I love me some Legos, but like when you're like middle of the night when you're like walking through the house.
Oh, you step on one?
Jack one right
And
through
I got news for you. Like, there is no good angle to step on a Lego. Like, it all sucks. It all sucks. You ever seen Home Alone? There's a reason we use Legos and broke Christmas ornaments. It will murder you. Very bad stuff.
I haven't lifted over 15 pounds. Sorry, 19. Thanks for keeping me in line.
Veronica, looks like she put in a $10 straddle here.
Get my 12 shot. I break teeth.
Azon finds a fold, effectively under the gun. Big surprise.
Race to 30 here from James.
No.
Mike likes the 9-6 suited. Just gonna see a flop. Frank comes along because reasons.
Because Frank does what Frank wants, like, period.
And Veronica hero folds a 7 deuce. King Queen 3, 2 clubs. Everyone misses. James's ace high is actually out in front.
Top pair for Frank, actually.
Oh, all apologies. That's right, life's hard sometimes.
No, life is hard. Life's full of hardness. So, looks like we got a firing bet here from Mike, and Frank's definitely going to come along here, stacking out some chips. Coming along for the 60. Gonna push this pot to just about 2 1/4. Ace on the river improves nothing. Let's see. Frank checks over to Mike. Let's see if Mike wants to take another stab at it.
I think Mike should here. We would expect Frank to be 3-betting ace king, ace queen. Maybe, and then we might expect him to check raise king queen on the flop. It's hard for him to make a 2-pair plus hand on the turn, which might be hard to continue when the ace comes off. I think Mike could have probably bet there on the turn. From the same perspective, it's hard for Mike to have 2-pair plus on the board except king queen. So, I mean, we're getting kind of thin, but I think Mike could have bet. Just abuse his position. Who cares if the line doesn't make sense?
Yeah, who cares?
We got position.
Who cares?
We got chips.
I'm trying to tell a story, and sometimes my story gets a little weird. So just let it happen. Yeah. It's easier if you don't struggle.
It's like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's like an end, and then weird shit happens.
And all of a sudden, the trees were killing everybody. What?
Yeah.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Is this real?
I'm sorry, I mean I'm all in. Same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. No, it makes no sense.
I know I acted like I had like king high the whole time, but I'm just kidding. I totally have the nuts of all.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I don't.
All right, everybody, cheers to the camera. Cheers to the camera.
So I know when we came in there, I did a little drive-by of the table, said hi to everybody, and they said their goal tonight was to not get as drunk as they usually do.
And we can tell that's working in full effect.
Yeah, as they cheers around the table, that's why I brought up that story. I'm going to call that bluff. I am going to call that bluff.
Hey, Azan under the gun makes it 13 to go. Action on Val. It's taking a little while to cut out some chips here. She's going to 3-bet.
32.
32 to go.
Strong. None of those even numbers. Screw that crap.
King Kong.
Got a couple of kings. And it's on. We can't see his cards, but heck, if he's raising, just wants. Oh, it's a straddle, yeah?
Now we see Azan's hand. He's got the ace-10 off under the gun. That might be the bottom of Azan's opening range under the gun. And like ace-10 off. Now he's facing the 3-bet from Val. Val should know, or at least Azan would like to think that, hey, Val knows I should be pretty tight here. So for her to 3-bet me, she's got to be pretty strong. But then again, it's Val, and Val's got betting problems, and so Val can be really wide.
Oh, yeah.
In this case, she's got kings, but oh well.
That doesn't normally happen. So Jack 8, 4 on the flop, couple of spades. Totally misses Azan. Val's king still way out in front here.
There's 68 in the pot. Let's see where Val goes here. So she's going to continue for 35? 45.
Back straddle. Back straddle.
Back straddle.
Back straddle. What's going on at this game over here? Guys, welcome. You are watching Stones Live. We are here with you every Monday and Wednesday. This is a very special game. This is Veronica and Friends, aka Veronica and Prisoners, aka Veronica Eats Souls, all of the above. So
Wine Wednesday.
Yeah, Wine Wednesday here at Stones. Thank you for joining us. There's a lot of places you could be on Hump Day, but you picked the right place to be here with us.
The Broxus leaves are for rookies.
The Brock is serious, dude. He's got the face of a jack on the card completely covering his hand. It's actually like some of the nicest line work I've seen as far as tattoos go. Yeah, like all the little hair strands and stuff. It's like perfect. It's really legit.
Damn, Gina.
Yeah. And he's got a suit on each knuckle, so you know no matter what flush it is, like he's got it covered. So that's really the important part there.
So we did have a back straddle this hand, I believe. Alicia opens at 25 under the gun with aces. Val wakes up with jacks. Alexa just calls. Here's the difference here. Val knows how wide Ozzy can be under the gun versus like how tight Alicia probably is there under the gun.
Oh yeah.
With a $10 back straddle. James, evidently not aware of where he's at versus Alicia. He puts an $80 3-bet with the King Jack, and he's in some trouble. And Frank is now in the tank with the Ace Jack. Oh wow!
He has got everybody. He's right in the middle of everybody's crap. Aces, Jacks, King Jack, Ace Jack. Could this be the crazy commotion we heard maybe 20, 25 minutes ago? No, it hasn't been long enough yet.
Alicia's got $395 back. That's what the graphic shows. Min raise? Min raise? Click back. Click back, shove.
180.
Click back, check, shove. No, click back, shove. Here comes Alicia. 180. I like it.
That's cool, and it leaves her with just. I mean, obviously she's going nowhere in this pot, but it leaves her with what, like 200 some change behind. It says 395, but that she might have. That's not a white chip, is there? I think those are 3 blues.
No.
So yeah, so she's got like 2 1/4 behind. So I mean, she's not going anywhere. Obviously, not that she would.
Here's the problem with James, or the problem with it though, is James is literally going to stack. Okay, she just made it 180. She has 200 back. What are the chances that she's not stuffing every flop?
Oh yeah, no, well, you know, once she stuffs it back after your 3-bet, I mean, come on, are you really going to be in this with King Jack? I don't think so. I'm not.
This might be James's shot to get away here.
I'm running for the hills. I think she has just established dominance. She just finished humping my leg, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. I'm done.
I think if you're gonna 4-bet here, I think with our stack size, maybe make it a little bit. I mean, it's hard to say make it smaller, but like I said, I really almost like a min raise back.
Now Val already folded, so even though it shows her cards as jacks, she's already gone. So that's the best part. Val's jack, she already insta-mucked, and now we're on James with King Jack. Unless the cards were flipped, I don't think so. I think James.
So the other end of it, if I'm Alicia, the other consideration with those type of stack sizes, I might consider just flatting the aces there, and then check raise shoving every flop.
Yeah.
If we flat the 80 there, we put about 160 plus Val. We might expect Val to come along. Might put as much as 240 in the pot.
Yeah.
If our opponent see that's half pot, majority of the time we can check shove. Our 3 and change stack or a 240 stack.
Yeah, I like that play.
And we're gonna get the money in most of the time. And I think there's nothing wrong with letting aces just hold once.
Yeah, just let them hold once. And the thing is, especially against something like Jacks, heaven forbid if the flop comes like at a 10 high. I mean, Jacks is stuffing it every time right there. I mean, especially if you don't click back with a 4-bet.
With those type of stack sizes, I think I almost would have been more prone to flatting the 3-bet and then check raising every flop. Because I want Val's dead money in there as well. But then again, I'm also the player who's willing to accept that, hey, every now and then my aces are going to crack. If your aces are never going to crack, you're probably playing your hands too fast.
So yeah, like earlier I called you the bearded unicorn. I think you're a spunicorn because you just spew chips.
Oh, that has been real lately. Oh my god.
Spunicorn. Can nicknames just have to like happen? Did that just happen? Can I call you Spunicorn?
Left the 5-5 PLO game at like 5 o'clock in the morning the other day. It was a beautiful game.
We all know how it goes when you leave the casino and the sun's coming up and you're like, I didn't just get here. Like, this is the tail end of my sesh. All right, so looks like we've got 4 players going to the flop. 6-8 queens, super rainbow here. Got a gut shot for Frank. Got a gut shot for Val.
I mean, like,
got
I'm
a pair of
very
6s for Alicia.
Val, I believe she was the original aggressor. She's going to bet her gut shot here.
Well, I don't like.
She's going to back the club draw as well. She should be in a great spot if Frank's the only caller here.
Two very analytical people together.
Heads up for the turn. King ball.
King peels off. King ball. This now turns into a double gutter for Frank. So a 7 or a jack would make him now.
That is true. However, when there are instances
Val bets again.
You think you're always too much.
10 or 9 would be no good for Frank, although he's thinking it might be. Oh, disco for Frank.
So really what we're saying is that
And our split cam did not take a night off
I'll
today.
take full responsibility. I accept all life.
Frank called a flop, he called a turn.
No.
So pot's at almost 200. Looks like Val is going to maybe take the opportunity to fire a little bluff. She bets about half her stack at 115, and Frank's going nowhere.
Now here, this looks really value from Val.
Value from Val, I see what you're there.
But she just realized she's in
A lot
heaven.
of former athletes play poker.
Yep, gone.
When we get, when athletes get out of shape, that's all we have left is golf and poker.
I actually think you don't play golf. I had so much fun.
That's all we got.
So yeah, so Val took a stab at it, and the second Frank jams it, she's insta-folding, insta-gone.
So I was trying to get Frank off a pair of 8s, pair of 6s. The only problem is that 7 might improve some hands, might have called the flop with 6, 7, 7, 8.
All 3.
Alpha 707, the delay on the stream is about
Oh my
25
god, I
minutes.
can't take it. Someone give me a fucking bottle of wine. Because you
You can hear Veronica going crazy. I can't take it. Spewing bottles, give me bottles. Classic Veronica. Looking around, there's actually some pretty good action going on, guys. If you guys haven't downloaded our Stones Gambling Hall app yet, make sure you get it. You can actually go online. You can check out all the games we're running. You can actually put your name on the list in advance for the game you want. That way, you'll cut down the wait time. You stay close by, hang at the bar. You know exactly what it means.
Good spot to be.
It's good time because who doesn't want to drink and play cards and speed chips? That's life. It's poker life.
He's like, yeah, I'll wait the
So we're going to get Mike stepping out a little bit. He makes 15 to go with a 10-8 off. Frank with a 7-4 offer. Believes winning begets winning, and he's going to come along. And James is going to defend the straddle. Got King 10. King 10, 5, 2 diamonds. Mike hits his 10. As is James, the better kicker.
We'll leave you up there as long as we talk about
I can hear Frank yelling things over here, summoning cards. I love how every time I hear Frank yelling, we get a precursor. Maybe 20 minutes from now, we'll see some crap. I absolutely love it. Oh, Alpha, you were supposed to be here tonight, dude. Come on down. Get over here.
So Mike's going to continue. He bets 35 with his pair of 10s.
Look, Cameron has my name on his shirt. It says train right at the top.
Now what is Frank doing here? Frank called the 35 with the 7-4. Frank might think he might be able to bluff a diamond? No, Frank folded. Okay, never mind. All right, just James came along. Ace comes off. Check, check. No.
This does give James a straight draw as well.
Mike's going to keep barreling here.
Oh, wow.
That one where they do and you're like, I was like, so when you guys signed up, maybe staring up like this.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, so it looks like 3 peels off. No help to anybody here. James's kicker with the 10 is still the best, and he's going to take it down.
Don't touch the back. All right.
Look, when Jake's not even playing poker, he's spewing money. That's impressive.
I had to go feed one of my horses.
I love it.
I lost $400.
Might be.
Let's just say they just had to do a transaction which may or may not be indicative of some hands upcoming that we may or may not see here on the stream. And by that I mean shit's gonna go down, don't go anywhere. It's gonna be awesome.
That was the first thing.
It's better to have a man tell you than treat you like a lady and don't think
Oh yeah, no, it's not. I was so hard, very, very hard.
Yeah, this is it, I think.
All right, so we got a new dealer in the box. That is Paul. Paul, another one of the Fantastic Stones dealers and artist extraordinaire. If you guys have ever seen, yeah, it's amazing art. If you guys have ever seen like the hat that Harlan wears, or any of the other hats or custom Stones gear that you see around there, a lot of the times it's Paul actually doing the art for that. He'll custom make hats. If you guys have seen me in the booth, yeah, oh, the sports memorabilia is amazing. If you see me in a hat here that says "Train" on it, Paul did that one. Super good artist, dude. I highly recommend you come in here and say hi, get a hat or something from him. He'll custom, and it's cheap too. I mean, custom hat like 30, 40 bucks. You kidding me?
Alicia makes it 20 to go off the button with the ace 10. Cameron and James come along. Cameron's in a rough spot here. On 10 deuce deuce, King 10 leads to be way out in front on most of the time. Cameron's actually cutting chips. He's going to lead into Alicia. I don't like that. Then again, I don't like most things. Alicia, top.
Had a big hand.
Should be just a call. She does.
Yeah, because I straddled.
Jack comes off. That's going to be a complicated card for both parties. Jack 10's a hand that we might expect both parties to have
side
here.
action, like,
Retarded Steve, you are too funny, buddy.
Yeah, it was Daniela.
Now Cameron's got to find a hand he can beat.
Like, you know, she's got something.
What
Would Alicia bet Queen Jack? I'm sorry, Queen 10 here.
She's been working out for this.
Would she bet the club draw? What if she has Jack X of clubs?
They're needling Cameron about he's been working out a lot just for this game, just to look good for this game. And I mean, he's wearing the Train Gain shirt. I mean, I love it. Obviously, it says Train on it. How can you go wrong? But and he flashes it and he folds it.
It's a good fold by Cameron. I suppose in one way, I guess maybe Cameron saved himself money by leading and then check folding turn. I think the hand played a little more profitably on the flop if we just check call. But then in that set, if we do that, we're probably check calling at least one more streets, not check calling it down. So, not to be too results oriented, but maybe he saved himself a little bit of money.
Bluff pop, please.
Master C, hello. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Is it you I'm looking for?
The Stones Classic's coming up.
Stones Classic, super excited. Actually, I was just talking with Justin about we're filling in all the commentary slots. Dude, we got the monster stack, we got the deep stacks, we got the main event, we got satellites going into them. The entire Stones Fall Classic, Spring Classic coming up is available. You can look at it on the app. You can check out all the calendar events on there. You can pull it up on the website. If you actually just type in Stones Spring Classic, it'll pop into Google. It'll pop right up to the page you want with all the info. I am definitely taking a few days off work and like just gonna live here. I already told Justin I'm gonna kick him off his own bed. I'm gonna sleep on that cot on the roof, and I'm just gonna take naps up there like my 15-minute breaks.
I might come out of retirement.
Nah, it's great retirement. Really, yeah. All right, go. So some hands shaping up here. Check this out. We got Frank with queens. He's just begging to get beat.
So Veronica opened up the pot. Gets called 5 ways, and here comes Frank.
I am Horde Crusher. What's going on, buddy? All right, Frank 3-bet into 107. Awkward numbers.
I'll get the next one.
No, I think we got a bottle coming.
I'll get the next bottle. These guys just barrel through bottles. There's Wine Wednesday at Stones, and there's Rockstar Wednesday.
Now, generally, I would expect to have, we would expect Frank to have the world's widest calling range pre. When he starts getting aggro, when he starts making aggressive acts like re-raising pre out of position, I'm mostly going to give Frank credit for having the goods. Veronica knows as much as well. She makes an easy lay down with the ace jack. I mean, we'll put it this way. I mean, if Frank, opens just there, then Frank and Veronica, they can make re-betting. If not, at least calling the ace jack. Considering that they re-raise out of the small blind. A player that plays, the entire deck suddenly becomes an easy fold with the ace jack. And Mike hates money. Mike puts in 500 with Jack 4.
Oh my God. And if you're Frank, you're like, this is Dream Scenario because nobody ever gives Frank credit for anything. So
Mike just oopsied. And now Mike's priced in
I
though.
thought I had the best hand.
Frank shoves, and now Mike is forced to call.
I thought I had the best hand.
And we have
I thought I had the best hand. He's saying that before he tables it.
We have a $1,700 pot.
Oh, there's a 4. There's a 4. Oh God.
Oh Jesus shit.
Oh God.
On the stream, they're like,
Oh! Oh my God. Wait for it. I'm speechless.
Mike Postle, ladies and gentlemen.
Mike Postle, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Postle. And my favorite, disgusting, sick part is at the very beginning, before they even put the cards out, he's like, I thought I had the best hand. I thought I had the best hand, guys. Check 4. I thought I had the best hand. No, he was sweet, dude.
You squeeze a 4 really slow. It comes like an ace. Did Mike thought he was flatting Veronica's own? Why else are you flatting Jack 4 at all?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Remember how we told you we heard some noise and commotion about 25 minutes ago? I think we've successfully figured out what it was. Holy crap.
And Frank reaches into the billfold and says, I am not leaving this game. We just played a $17 pot with Jack 4 off.
Jack 4. Just 4 Jack off. Don't even worry about it. Wow.
Mind you, tomorrow, Mike will complain about running down.
Yeah, oh, for sure, for sure. So guys, if you like watching the ridiculous car wreck, train wreck of a game that is Jack 4 for 1700, make sure you click that heart and subscribe now, because this is not the first and this is not the last time we will see crap like that. Holy crap. And now Mr. Possel's an architect building chip towers. Holy wow. I don't even know.
And it's because of shenanigans like that is why this is the best game in like give me off the 5-10, give me off the 10 quarter. Let me get in there with the Jack 4.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, but you get spooned by Veronica.
Matt, are you in the 1-3 list?
Oh my god. Get in this game. Get in this game.
Plays in the outer tables.
Morrison says that's clearly a 2-bottle of wine. Definitely a 2-bottle of wine.
If I to defend Mike, he thought he had ace jack and then thought he was hitting the back raise versus
If we're to defend Mike,
the flat Veronica under the gun open with ace jack, I think it's fine. To back raise ace, the only reason is like he thinks Frank's just like getting out of line and ace jack's ahead of Frank's 3-betting range.
wow. That was magic. That was magic.
The Brock says run through the ace queen versus queen queen for 1K. Mind you, there was method behind my madness.
Oh, the Brock knows what's up. Is he calling? Is that you and Wapride? That was you and Wapride. It was you and Wapride. I love it. Brock knows. The Brock always knows.
So, funny about that, I took a page out of
So look, so Frank comes in with King 3 right off the bat. He's like, bet 70. Suck it, Trebek.
Frank's ready to go.
I love it.
Let's go.
Grand Inquisitor's like, Frank ready to blast off. Let's roll. No more of this crap. So look what Frank rebought for. He rebought for, let's see. He rebought for 1,800.
All of it.
He literally just matched Mike's stack. He just, guys, table stakes, he just gave all the chips to Mike, you saw, and then just rebought for every chip Mike has and says, I'm going to give it all back.
Frank's now blasting. Now here's a good card for James. Adds an inside straight draw to go along with his flush draw. James might be the best hand with a heart or a 4.
I actually have.
Oh yeah.
James didn't make the call.
So James, straight draw and flush draw here for James. Oh, I was thinking, honestly, I mean, like, please miss it. Give Frank a pot. Just don't make him run away right now.
Now, we think Frank's steaming here. I don't think it's a good spot to bluff.
So
Just check back. I don't. Okay.
Oh my god, he's doing
gonna
it.
do it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, let's see what Frank does. Did Frank say call? He sure did
Frank
say
said
call. Okay, so this is indicative of how Frank's gonna play now, guys. This is what. Wait, did he fold? No, he didn't. No, he called. Okay.
Frank says call.
This is
James
indicative,
puts it in the
guys.
mud.
So you just have that big pot. Now Frank is calling all ins right here with top pair, no kicker. Like he only beats a bluff. There, he like only beats. It's
a $200 or a 200 big blind pot with top pair 3 kicker.
Guys, click that heart and subscribe now. You don't want to miss action like this. I'm telling you, this is just a hot mess of awesomeness.
And Frank's up to 2,600. Mind you, mostly his own money.
Oh my god! And Frank, yeah, right. So he stacks up the Apostle. Just, you know what? He just did that. He was a nice guy. He's like, I know your Jack 4 is going to get there, so now I can buy for table max. And then I'm just going to stack him over there, stack James. Oh my god.
It cracks me up. I mean, it's just, when guys are, it goes back, like, I don't, when a player, it might be, might be steaming, I don't think that's the best spot to be stuffing in bluffs.
Oh my god, no. So brutal. Yeah, no, against a player who's steaming, that is not the player I'm like,
no.
I wonder if I can get Frank to fold. On a good day, you can get Frank to fold. It's already not a good day. Frank's not folding.
Like a Tuesday afternoon, if Frank just had lunch, he's feeling good. He might
stuffed. He's stuffed. He's like, you know, I'm gonna let my food settle.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No. Right after he lost a $70 pot to Jack 4, I don't think Frank's folding much of the world.
Frank says, I got a pair. How much is it?
Veronica. So Frank opens at 20. Veronica puts in a 3-bet to 50. Here's how loose we can now tell the
This
game's
game
getting.
is just warming up right now. This game is going to be so great. Frank is just going to go aggro all over this game. I cannot wait.
Val's in a cold fold, the ace-9 suited. And it's the Frank and Friends show. Val and Frank. God bless their hearts.
You don't need a lot of people. No, really, you don't.
And his arm's card dead. Just like wondering, like, can I just get like aces once? Or every time? Once.
I had a flat tire the other day, and just it came into my mind.
And here comes Frank. King deuce off, and Frank says, kick rocks. I don't fold. Heads up. King deuce 3.
He gets Veronica's got a hard draw.
Yes.
Oh no!
There will be blood.
There's always blood. So much blood. He should have never let us build bunk beds. Oh god.
104 in the pot. I like Veronica sizing.
Oh, and Frank's just gonna be okay. Let's listen in. This is gonna be a hot mess.
But I like this guy, so you know, I like Frank.
Frank goes, I like Frank. Well, you're not about to like Frank in here in a second when Frank lets you know where he's at in his hand.
Did he just set them all in? Sure did.
Frank
Yellow,
check jams for 5.
yellow button of all. He's like, how about 2,500?
Yes.
Into a $200 pot, cause I'm Frank. Frankly, my dad.
And now
he doesn't give
Veronica,
a damn.
we have to fold, which is gross. We're blocking draws. The only like, draw out there, I mean, we're ahead of 4-5, but we're blocking hearts. So we have to fold and hate it. Unless we want to gamble it up. We can gamble it up right now, give a little bit of action.
Veronica's thinking about gambling. She really is, because she knows Frank doesn't. There you go now. Because she knows Frank doesn't have flush draws. She's like, if I hit it, it's so good.
Here's why it's not a bad shove by Frank. With one, Frank is supposed to be scheming, right?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be just like, you know.
Yeah, so Frank should never have two pair there. He
Well,
should just
in a
do
way,
it.
I mean, with all the hard draws, I mean, obviously Frank doesn't know that she's blocking hearts, but if Veronica had a hand like pocket queens there, I think her thought process would be like, okay, well, he's never just going to be check shoving that much with just a king.
Exactly.
So like it must be a draw. So if Veronica had like queens, jacks, you know, or if she
She might have been more apt to call.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It looks very spewy by Frank. And which supposed to he's gonna like he's wish there were two pair.
Because why not?
Veronica
With
took the
king
pan
deuce.
off.
What else are you going to do?
And he's thinking like, how are you folding to me? I'm Frank. Don't you know who I am?
No, another bottle. Water's good. That's good. We'll take water.
Water's good, that's good, but we need another bottle. Lots of bottles.
I don't have an open left.
Folds over to Mike. Open up the pot with the ace-7 suited. I'm sorry, he's in a limp. Veronica straddled for 10, it looks like. It's a live 10, courtesy of Veronica.
Just go with it, Frank. I'm just going with it. Yeah, I think that will.
Here comes Frank, 7 Dewey. Veronica, ace-5 suited.
1A and 1B.
I think Veronica can do something there with the ace-5.
Well, she can definitely spike an ace for starters against Mike's ace-7.
And we just call.
Frank's like getting out of this board, do something stupid with that hand, like he didn't have 7 deuce.
Oh, that's a bad card.
That's danger.
And Veronica's in trouble. A lot of chop cards on the river.
Dude, look at Frank and Mike's stack. Good lord. Okay, so yeah, coming to the river. Jack peels off.
Chop it up.
Chop pot. Now, Veronica checked over to Mike, who's definitely going to get value here with his trips. And that's an instant check call for Veronica here.
This should be just a call. Mike would never call a check raise with the king. And we lose to all the better aces. Chop it up. Thank you, River.
Yeah, we know she was chopping on the turn, guys, just in case. But Veronica's really good, so I wouldn't be surprised to see her get a 5 there. Just in case. Just in case. Today's the real V-Day, for sure. Yeah, it's funny. We were joking about what should we call this, what should we theme this stream, and we are talking about the Valentine's Day aftermath, and I think that's pretty much appropriate at this point. The Valentine's Day aftermath bloodbath, as we've so seen already.
All these players who got no love yesterday just gonna come ruin each other's lives.
Yeah, clearly Mike Postle did not have Valentine's Day, which is why he's like, my Valentine's Day is smacking off queens with Jack 4. That's my Valentine's Day. Bring it.
Not having computers is too high. He
And Zon's card dead.
And I was,
And look at Alicia. Alicia's like needling, like, why? Why? What is your problem? Why don't you play cards? She is letting him know.
Hey, nice job, Paul. Jack 4, nice job, bud.
Bro.
They don't want to give it up. They want to stay in love.
Val makes it 15 to go with King Queen. Mike's gonna call the 9-8. And here comes Frank.
Do 7-9, couple of clubs. Mike with top pair. It's no Jack 4, but he'll take it. I feel like every time I see Mike, I'm just gonna be like, what's up, Jack 4? How you doing?
Right.
What's up, Jack 4? How you living? What's Jack 4? Oh, it's that one hand you had? Get it?
Frank. 2 overs in the back of a club draw, no good.
Oh, another 9 just because. Now this
Val
does
at the club draw.
Yeah, it does put a lot of clubs out of there. One more club for Val. That could be bad.
Trip 9s for Mike.
That's 8 of clubs.
I bet larger if I was Mike.
Pot's only at about $100.
Our opponent did a check fold.
He bets 3/4 of the pot.
Anything without any equity. And our opponent has an open pair with a club. They're not folding. Bet a lot.
Okay, fourth of the shoving. The shoving's like
Bet a lot. Mike bet 75. I don't know that Val can continue here.
I would not give up.
Val does not continue.
No puppy feet for Val. Hey, the check fold is real.
Those chip stacks have gone up a lot since we started this stream. With top stack starting the stream at like $920.
And now it's almost 3K. Table stakes.
Oh my god.
How much am I spent? Yeah, I'll buy all that.
I love how I love how it's Frank. He stacks off to Mike and then says, I want to match every dollar Mike has in front of him now. Game on. Love it.
You know, if the villain's putting in that much money with Jack 4, why not, right?
Get that out of here.
So Veronica thought it was a back straddle. She tried to open the small blind first act for like 25, it looked like.
I don't even know what I have yet.
So you gotta suspect she's got a hand here. Let's see how the rest of the table plays it back at her. Cameron is gonna open up the action despite seeing that Veronica was gonna open under the gun. Makes it 22 to go.
Veronica's
and
got
here comes
aces.
Veronica's aces.
Woohoo! Disco.
And you saw that she was trying to raise out of the small blind.
Veronica and friends.
Frank's got the 6 Dewey. He called Cameron's open. Action on Cameron. Once again, like after you saw Veronica,
Cameron with the stare down, with the Viking stare down.
and now he's like why did I do that? I saw that she was trying to open up the pot. I opened up the pot anyway.
Because I like to gamble and I hate money. I read Jake's poker book, I hate money, and we just threw it out there.
And Frank's got 6 deuce, a fistful of wine, and a stack of chips.
Frank doesn't care. But it was suitored. Suitored, guys, cheers in honor of Val. Boop.
Suitored.
Done.
Frank's got position.
Jack, dude, I am actually afraid.
Chips on 11.
They're already calling for chips. What a mess.
I only have
I prefer not, like, I'll prefer any anything.
Is Frank debating just stuffing it?
I think he is.
I'll do and I'll drink it.
Frank's gonna make the call.
Like if I preference, if I'm given a choice.
So Frank, looking to snap off aces with 6 deuce suited. That's the way Frank's rolling tonight. I mean, once you smack him with Jack 4, that's all you gotta do to get Frank on tilt. Oh, God, what a dream flop. Why would Frank ever have a deuce here? But then again, it's Frank. Look, Frank got serious. Look how serious Frank got. Serious. Frank got so serious right there.
Half pot.
It's called Veronica Wins. Oh God, listen to him.
Yeah, I'm not that sophisticated. No, I mean like. No,
And then he's just gonna flat here.
Veronica's
Veronica's gonna stuff it on the turn, and Frank's just gonna call. Oh, what? What?
Frank's got quads.
What? Oh God, why? Just oh God. Let's listen to him.
What? Oh my God.
Oh God, Frank's gonna slow roller. Oh Jesus, Frank is slow rolling Veronica.
Frank is deuce 6.
I think he just said I have quads. She moved all in on me. I have deuce 6. Lucy's like, there's no way you have deuce 6 here.
I'm
Why do
gonna
you
go
have
out
deuce
on a
6?
limb and say Frank has deuce 6.
Listen to what?
Oh my God, I got half of it right.
What time is it?
Look at Frank at this. Oh, you're the worst. Mike Boston, I'm gonna go on a limb and say Frank has deuce 6. Oh God.
Frank has 6. Mike, how does what the hell is wrong with Mike?
I don't.
He has 6 deuce.
What, is this real
Mike
life?
says he has 6 deuce.
Is this real life? Is this poker? Is this real life? What is happening right now?
Mike says, I guarantee he has 6 deuce right now.
He was ahead.
Is there some history there I don't know about, obviously?
I'm so lost right now. And Frank is our resident chip leader at the table with 3,100. Frank has single-handedly funded the top 2 chip stacks at this table. Oh my God, guys, put that heart and subscribe. I don't even know what's happening. I think we're playing poker. I don't know. And for those of you who actually aren't familiar with the stream, Veronica always crushes her game. She always crushes. She always just kills it at her game. So this is a real rarity.
Unfamiliar territory.
Felt it at her own game. This is very rare. Where's Veronica going?
I would be reloading this game a lot. Oh my God. This is the kind of game like, you just go, hey, if we blow the whole roll tonight, then so be it.
How does Frank make quads with deuce 6? Can we table that from the deck?
Carry the 1.
Carry all the ones.
Poker happens.
Got it. So, okay, fresh hand, maybe not quads in this hand, you never know.
If I lost up to a player playing 6 deuce free like that, the last thing I'm ever going to do is not invite him back. Now Azan, oh my God, Azan finally found a hand he's willing to play. So it's open to 15 from James. Cameron puts in the 3-bet to 40 with a 4-3 suited. I love that.
Hey, yeah, finally. Okay, now I'd be worried too, because finally he's actually going to play a hand, and all of a sudden he's coming out swinging and doing 4-bet. Now, if you're all these other players at the table, this should be setting off some alarm bells. Zon hasn't played a hand in
And Alicia has to pull the 6-5 of diamonds. Ah, I hate that. I mean, she has to, but I hate pulling hands like that.
Watch Frank go with ace 9 and just get there. If Frank wants, he just gets it.
Now, if Cameron was really deep here, no, we can't 5-bet. We can 4-bet the 4-3. I don't think we can 5-bet the 4-3. And we'd have to be like really silly deep to be 5-betting 4-3 here.
I mean, we've seen some pretty solid 5-bets on the stream, but you know, it's 5-bets are not extremely common.
And here we go, Frank. Yeah.
And karaoke at the table.
What are you playing over there?
Veronica reloading, Azam 4-bet to 160, and Frank.
And Frank,
I love it.
Fold the
Because
ace 9
you know it's
up.
legitimately painful for Frank to fold that when he's like, you just saw what I did with deuce 6.
Right.
You give me ace 9 suited?
heard the story before this.
Man.
Unless I got sick
Brutal.
and hell no,
So
it
it
ain't
looks
the
like
number.
there is, what, about 8 or 9K on this table already? Yeah, you know, just 9K on the table at the 1-3, not a big deal.
A little 1-3.
Don't try to figure out what my
And guys, this game's gonna run all night. This game's gonna run past the stream. So if you're anywhere local, get out here, hop in this game. Table stakes, I'm sure you'll be able to buy it for like 5K at that point. Why not? Why don't we get Harlan in the building? Buy into this game at table stake. That's the only thing that would make this game even more ridiculous. What are you thinking about texting Harlan? Calm down. Calm down.
I was thinking about a lot of things right there.
Is that good for the stream? Is that good for the stream?
Is that good for the stream? You like that for the cameras? Is that for the critics?
Cameron Stroud for 10. Mike's gonna limp the ace-5 offer.
Jack King 7 here, peeling off. Looks like everybody whiffs it.
I'm still first grade, baby. I'm watching.
Oh, looks like we're gonna get another fun hand in about 25 minutes. Every time I hear it go crazy, I love it. Oh, and it looks like Holt's Claws in the game. See, what?
I think it's just real green.
Okay, either way.
Oh yeah.
Makes me happy inside.
Azan is not getting the love in the stream. I swear to Azan goes card dead every time we stream.
It's true.
For a guy who's one of the more aggressive players in this room, you know, gives a lot of action.
Yeah.
He gets in the stream and his golf falls completely flat.
Yeah, 6 deuce. What the
I
hell?
think maybe he's just, one, he's card dead. Two, maybe he's trying to build up some sort of knit image when he's on camera. So like when he goes in full blast off mode off the tables,
You're like, he's got to have it.
he's got to have it.
He's got to have
every
it.
time
Every time.
for the next 4 hours.
So mid 400. I told him, just make it through, babe.
Granted, because of his aggro, he just wears backwards hat.
I love our chat. They make me happy inside.
James makes it 20 to go out of the small blind. I believe there was a $10 button straddle. Mike just called with ace queen. Veronica reloaded. She puts in a 3-bet, it looked like. Yeah, it's a $6 button straddle.
7 to 8.
James opens ace 3. Effectively under the gun. And Veronica 3-bets the queen jack. I love it. You have a real feel for the player being that under the gun, that players behind you, for choosing that James can really be that light to confidently be 3-betting there.
And Mike does spike his ace.
And Veronica does indeed.
Rich has, yeah, Veronica drawing to toastedness. A couple of running spades and a couple of running jacks, that's about it.
She should be betting smaller here.
Get over here. I'm watching.
She's like, screw it, it's not my money, I just borrowed it from somebody.
Too much fee, too much fee bet.
You guys are great.
Veronica bet 75 because she's had too much wine. Mike does not have jack forwards. He's just going to call, not shove. 7 comes off. Veronica's now drawing dead.
That gives Mike the check mark here no matter what.
Now she's going to shut it down.
And Mike checks, Veronica checks behind, 8 on the river, and this is where Mike goes for some value, and Veronica goes away.
Wow.
You're always invited to my games.
Oh, yeah.
No love.
If there's 2 people that have auto invite,
Yep.
auto invite. Frank and I.
Valerie has auto invites. Alicia has auto invites.
I think that Veronica should have WC betting smaller there.
What was her bet pre-flop?
She 3-bet to 50. Mike called no long. I think there was 125, 130 in the pot. Something.
Ace right rack on the board.
And she went. She bet 75. I think she got to be betting like close to like 50 or 60 there.
This might be my first time taking a loss in this game.
See, that's what we were talking about. She never loses at this game. She wins so consistently at this game, the Veronica Friends game. I mean, that's why she got so afford to host it. Hell,
you're good.
I mean, she comes in and she buys everybody wine and food before the stream even starts. She's down a couple $100.
Oh, Jake, $500.
So here we go. Jake's going to make it 25 to go. Has not been opening a lot of hands and is going to get multi-way action. Now Mike wakes up ace-king out of the big blind. And here comes the
And you see him
3-bet.
look over at Jake's stack to kind of see like, yeah, and he's going to pretty much force Jake to get it in there.
At this point, what does Jake got behind? Now the graphic shows that Jake's at
No.
304. Jake is not that deep.
I think that's pretty much what Apostle just stacked up. I think Jake 120. I think Jake's right around that 120, 150 range, something like that.
Oh, I'm opening up my wallet. That's never good.
Now you just need to come out of your shell, girl.
I've had a lot of years.
Yeah.
Maybe do we gamble it up here?
The gun show isn't even talking over there. Right?
I'm surprised he hasn't rolled his shit up over
I know. Roll it up. Roll it up a little. Yeah, right?
Mike made it 120 to go over several callers.
People are making important stack decisions, and Veronica's over there just telling Cameron to roll his shirt.
I'm getting the acting.
Welcome to Veronica and Friends, guys. Welcome to Veronica and Friends.
Jake's going to get it in.
Frank's got 10
But
jack.
I'm playing it.
He's crazy, but he's not quite that crazy.
Now here's the thing about it. I think Frank might have been considering calling that. And then Mike's the one who 3-bet.
No, I have to pay.
And Jake's going to need some help.
Hugging Frank before he.
All right, so Jake's all in here. He's definitely behind. He's going to be looking for a queen or a couple of hearts. Not too many, though.
That I can't see forever.
Oh,
There's a couple of hearts.
yeah, he needs one more heart, not two, that's for sure. Oh, that's
Or the queen baller.
That's great.
I like Jackson in the river.
Great for him. Oh,
Mike
strong
making
Jack.
Jackson
Broadway.
in the river.
Oh, take me a second. The suck resuck. I'm ahead. I'm behind. I'm ahead again. And reload time for Jake.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow, he will complain about
I
running
had a few more.
After tonight, after each tomorrow.
I had 5 out.
Oh my God, we just tell you what happened last night. You already know what's happening.
Oh yeah. When he says running, every time Mike Postle talks about running, he's looking for Jack Ford. Jack Ford. Jake, just come on. He's like, yeah, but then Jack Ford. Just Jack Ford.
JB Darts 2, welcome to the game. Poker Pro Eric, all the usual suspects in the chat.
Duckboy81, thanks for the subscribe. Appreciate it.
I would have
Oh, really?
I jacked in.
Oh,
So I had done the flop.
All right, over to James here is going to come in for the 10. Ace 9 off.
Cameron did not
I'd rather
play
have
deuces,
Ryan
did he?
Grand Inquisitor says, nice to see
Drake
Paul
in
turning
here.
around. He ran bad for like a year. Yeah, just ask him. He'll tell you all about how bad he ran.
Yeah.
Apostle just towering in chips over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Frank, Mike
Wait, what?
Blast off, Veronica. Putting like 75 on top.
Oh, yeah.
Or check. Whatever.
Carlon112, what's going on? All right, to the flop, 344. So Cameron did call the deuces, yeah? I see him on the board there or no? Yep. Frank with queen deuce. Says, it's almost as good as king deuce.
Valentine's Day massacre. That's what it should be. Valentine's
I
Day
hope last
massacre.
night was as good for all of you as it was.
Chopped pots, this is very different than the 1-3 that most people play.
Yes.
Frank, you don't
Yes.
remember the things I did to you.
James steps out and bets 25 to the ace 9 here.
I don't know what Ben it is, but Ben's
Oh, wow. Must be nice to run.
I don't know what Ben
So Cameron does make the call with deuces. Look at that. Now he checks once he spikes top, just in case.
When Cameron bets here, he should have a 4. You have to imagine when you would open the pot 10 plus. He wouldn't just call. And he would check back 5, 6s, 7s, all the other hands we think would call on a 3-3-4, sorry, 3-4-4 flops.
So pots at 100. Cameron bets 62.
But can we fold ace 9 when we turn so good after just like dry bluffing the flop? We turn so pure, are we just gonna give up? No, but Cameron rationally should have a 4 for doing that.
Son's a sweetheart.
You can have like the 5/6er.
No, he's going into call mode. Okay, I'm like, there's no way he's raising this. That's right. He's gonna make the call here.
Well,
I just-
he's in his
And if I'm James, I think I'm beating like the 5/6 and that's it.
And that's just a super call card, but I know what you mean. Like, yeah, Cameron should have a 4 here, technically speaking.
Now
He
top
doesn't.
2 for James. It really doesn't change anything.
No,
Our
no.
norm is good.
We need James to go fire out, or he's gonna go check call mode.
It's a weird spot where he loses value and it goes check.
Cameron's kind of calm, he's laughing, he's engaging in the conversation. I'm really surprised to see James go just check call here.
But if we think the only hand I'm going to be ahead of on the turn is a hand like 5/6, we should be checking here, letting our opponent bluff. But then we lose value when it goes check. If our opponent had a calling hand like 7s or 6s, for whatever reason just decided to bet the turn. It's kind of weird. And you can see James kind of rolling through like I don't know what I should be doing here. I don't know what I want to happen if I bet. Do I want to get called? I think I want to get called. I know I don't want to get raised.
Ozone and James Gabriel and Ozone. That's
And you can see James like running through like it's a really weird spot.
Still Gabriel and Ozone.
Yeah, no,
And a multi-way limp pot.
Now, no, okay, so here's the thing about timing, right? If you're James and you've taken this long, do you really put him on a 4 at this point? I mean, do you take that long if you get a 4? I mean, you know, and that's something for me personally that I'm just
So let's
thinking about
look from Cameron's side of it. 5/6 is a hand that James very well might have. Took a lot of time there. Cameron might think that he might have the busted straight draw, and his lonely pair of deuces, his lowly pair of deuces, I should say, might be good here.
I'm not going to share. I'm just asking.
But with that sizing,
You want to see
is he
what's
bluffing?
in that person?
I think our opponent might have just like stabbed the pot with 5/6 and check called with a draw still.
Just in case you don't have
Yeah, this is not an easy
It's a weird place to be in.
It's a weird place. It's kind of weird the way the whole hand ran out and the way everything. I mean, it's a funky spot here. I mean, I think I wouldn't be surprised to see Cameron try to pull off a bluff catch here. You know?
So it'll just happen when it happens.
You don't want to get step out of
Cameron makes a call.
That's good. Now, how sick would that be if Cameron jams it there?
And look at Cameron. And Cameron's like, what are you doing with ace-9 on
Yeah.
4-4-3? Why?
Like, and you bet it on the flop, and I called when I was good, and I was golden, and then you go running top.
I mean, Cameron's basically deciding like, okay, would our opponent bet a draw like ace-5 or ace-deuce? Would he bet just the gutter ball?
Yeah.
And then, but would he check? And then is he good enough to value that?
That was I can't fault Cameron for calling that there. It's just that it was really weird the way the whole hand played out and the board ran out there. It was funky.
Oddly enough, I'm not faulting Cameron either. It's a weird, the way the hand played out was James, after limping, leading the flop, check calling the turn, and then leading river again. It's a weird line you don't see that often. I mean, look that up in all the poker books.
Well, it's one of those things we were talking about earlier. It's like you're trying to like sell the story, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm just kidding. I'm going to switch the script at the end. Like M. Night Shyamalan, right? Did he just Shyamalan me? Just what would happen?
Oh, it's on Twitter already.
Like I said, I saw myself standing up.
It's a big question. Is our opponent good enough to value bet ace deuce ace 5? If we think that he is, then we should be folding. Now, remind you, with deuces on our hand, we're blocking the ace deuce. It's like ace 5 or nothing. We get the 5-6. We get the 5-6. It's really weird. It's a tough spot to be in. I don't fault Cameron for calling. It was weird. It was a very strange hand. When that run out, it got weird.
Things got weird.
Massachusetts dealers or stations. Well, Exhibit A. Val makes it 26 to go with a Jack-10 offer. Frank's gonna come along with a 5 tray, and we should get action here. Val's got a top pair and a straight draw. Frank's got hearts, and Mike's got problems.
JFK already clipped out the Jack 4 hand. It's already on Twitter.
Jesus.
Let that hand go wildfire around the internet right there, I'm sure.
Grant Christopher says, of course he's betting the ace there. While I would tend to agree with you that a lot of players should be betting the ace there, a lot of players aren't good enough to do that. And oftentimes in games like this, you'll find yourself in that weird spot where players just kind of feel like lucky to get lucky and are willing to check call. There's a card for us. Frank.
Of course Frank makes a 5
makes his flush.
There, yeah.
Val makes her straight. And you hear Val say, I know you have hearts, but Val hates money.
Five's not good enough?
Sean Baby Drake, seat open.
Sean Baby Drake.
I did that so bad. We'll have a slow rolling, right? Mike, I told you.
I
Did
kind
you just say something about slow rolling?
Yeah, it's your fault, Mike.
Frank, what? You can't say anything about slow rolling here.
Oh, Frank, yeah, no way. After with deuce 6, he tables the 6 when he has quads, and he's like, oh yeah, and I got the deuce too, because of course I have deuce 6.
Must have put him on king queen.
Guys, if you're just joining us, we got a little dealer change going on. Make sure you click that heart and subscribe. This game is a hot train wreck of awesomeness. As you see, obviously you got Mike and Frank stacking on chips. And it's just rad. So we got seat 2 open. Jake is out right now, and we're going to be filling that seat here shortly with some fresh meat for this chip grinding table.
Duckboy81, do players submit photos to the on-screen preview or what? I think so.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, they ask us what do you want to. Gonna give a little.
We actually just do a creepy stalker, take their own photo when they're not looking type thing.
Yeah, I try to find them in the urinals and the stalls, in the bathroom, and they pop over.
I mean, I know that your picture actually looks a lot like you. It's perfectly groomed, massive beard.
What are we talking about? Hey, Lazon's card dead.
Wow. I'm not sure.
And sometimes people use Kermit the Frog for their picture. You never know. Alright, so James over here, he's out here, so is Cameron. Over to Mr. Mike Green, self-proclaimed run bad / I really run good guy.
Frank, color up your goddamn chips. You too, Mike.
No, they love the mountains of chips.
Oh, it's unacceptable.
It's gonna be ridiculous because one pot, if those two, oh my god, heaven forbid if Frank stacks Mike or vice versa. You know how long it's gonna stack all it takes to stack all those chips?
Because neither one of those bastards is gonna color up.
Mike, Mr. Run Good Apostle flops trip queens.
We're Eskimo sisters now.
He said Eskimo buddies, right? He said Eskimo sisters.
We're Eskimo sisters.
Wow.
And Mike's firing, hoping that Frank's gonna get spewing, and he's just not that lucky.
Shows an 8.
He showed the 8? Of course he did.
I like coloring the chips. I like being able to bet as few quantity of chips as possible. If I were 30, give me some white chips, green chips. I just the chip mountain. I mean, it's cool. I get it. It's cool. But for functionality, when you're playing big pot poker, sometimes.
Don't worry about it, dude. Let us have our chip porn picture time, bro. Let it happen.
Yeah, you can't help it, yeah.
Just see the 2 chip leaders. Nah, chip leaders. You love it. You're forever doomed to hear chip leaders at a cash game.
Veronica was.
You couldn't find 2 more respectful guys.
Over to Val, 6'9" suited. She says, hell yeah, I'm in.
Lock these seats for every Jack?
James has the jack and the 10.
Even if a seat opened up and be like, I want to go play this game, then I'd be like, wait, I don't have $1,000 in my pocket right now to go sit at this 130.
Stones deep.
I can't sit here with 300. You do 1 3-bet and you're basically all in on the flop.
James with the 20 to go with a jack 10, gets called by Mike with ace deuce. Frank comes along with 7s. Alicia says yes with a 4 tray, and off we go. King, 5, 2 clubs. And Frank's 7s are still in the lead.
I got this. Oh, now you got your own glass. That's so cute.
And for those of you who can't see, Mike does have a full stack or a double stack of green on the other side of that red power of destruction.
Yeah, the red chips are guarding the green chips. I mean, it's just science.
It's like putting your infantry in front.
Yeah, exactly. Operation Chip Human Shield.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Frank bets 35. Shows the 7.
I got that.
Listen here, do you understand what Veronica and Friends is? He's like, I don't raise for 40 minutes, I raise 1 time and you get aces. Do you understand?
Oh, Frankie. Frank, baby.
That is an interesting seat to get put at because you're right in between Mike and Frank with monster behemoth stacks. Both players giving zero shits about what's going on at this game, just doing whatever they want to do.
It's good and it's bad. I mean,
it's
clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
Oh my god. Here I am stuck in the middle of these tools.
Frank makes it 17 to go out of the hijack with 4 deuce off. Azan is going to come along on the button with 3s. 2 little set mining. Alicia with a beautiful hand in a small blind. She's going to love to see a flop here. The queen 10 of diamonds. And James thinks he's being laid one hell of a price for the 9-4 and will take a flop 4 ways. And away we go.
5-5-6.
Frank flops an inside straight draw. Problem for him is Zon's blocking all the 3s.
Blocking all of them, and heaven forbid a 3 spikes. It's just going to boat up Azan, and Frank's going to have a bad day. But Azan might have a good day for once.
There's no smoke. I've never been to a country where
Pink Floyd.
Frank's going to stab at it with 25 with a 4 high.
It's good.
You want to bet that he shows it?
Oh, he will once James folds. He'll totally show a watch. He'll go, yeah, baby, and he'll flip it over the watch. Yeah. Nailed it. You got such a Frank read, dude. You got a soul read on Frank.
It's too easy. Oh, Frankie, baby.
I love it. If they're like, hey, yeah, seat open at VAF, dude, I get over there and I like look at the seat, I look at Frank's stack, I look at Mike's stack, I'm like, that's interesting.
There's no line for this game. Are you serious? Shit, we got a seat open over here. Right here, man.
I heard Veronica shouting at Mr. Sean Drake to get in the game.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
He's like looking at like, I don't know, do I want to be behind that mess or in front of the other mess? Either way, yeah.
You're literally diving into a shit pile right in the middle there in seat 2. You're like, I'm in.
kind of feels like it's going downhill.
I'm sorry, what were you buying in for, son?
I would, if I could buy a table sector now, I would pay Frank a $200 to move over and seat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll take Frank, I'll give you $100 to take seat 2 and I'll take seat 3.
Oh, dude, that's like the hugest positive EV ever right there.
That's a layup.
That's so dope. I would do that in a heartbeat. Frank wouldn't move. No way.
I might text Frank right now and see if he's down.
All right, Queen Jack 9, all hearts on the flop. Alicia flops the nut, or flops the flush draw. Frank with a draw to the nut flush.
It's a mildly coordinated flop, I'd say. Somewhat wet texture board.
Heavily mildly.
Heavily mildly coordinated. Alicia, barrel it, baby. Come on. She's just gonna call.
And 8 peels off. Does put a little straight action out there. Not that that's what anybody's going for here. Mike just along, just on the chance that one.
And we raise. And we raise.
I'm a builder. Bad luck.
Mike had actually let out on the flop and call in 2 spots. Now he's going to give up on the turn. Frank's going to bet the ace-high flush draw. Alicia's just going to call.
I check.
Brick City.
Don't check back, Alicia. No, God.
Never check back.
No.
There. You know he's on the 1 heart draw.
She checked back.
Flopping it like it's hot. Flop it like it's hot. Flop it like it's hot.
Damn, Grand Inquisitor in here dropping some zings. I love it.
She's made her.
That song on the radio. I heard that song on the radio. I haven't heard it forever. Yes. It was on my XM radio.
We don't even need to talk. We're just listening to them karaoke. It's karaoke night at Veronica Friends, guys. The wine's flowing. The chips are definitely flowing. Make sure you click that heart and subscribe. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday.
They're having too much fun over there.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ, I can still hear them.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, crap's going down, guys. I swear, every 20 minutes, you're going to get action. You're going to get, when I see people standing up and clapping over there, you're getting action.
Yeah.
That's their own damn fault.
I think Alicia's going to go back and watch that. She goes, as they call it in the chat, you gotta be betting there.
You have to be valuing
Frank's
that.
never checking a flush.
Ever.
That's why I said it. Ace on the river.
The confidence in
James makes it 15 to go with the ace-9 offer. Mike comes along, 10-5 of clubs. Veronica's not done spewing chips yet. She's going to overcall.
Now there's like a crowd building around the outside of the table over there, just like rail burning.
Jack's the biggie right there.
If you guys wanted some 90s hip hop, tune in to Veronica and Friends.
Ace Queen 5 Rainbow. Can't see Veronica's hand. James, who started this mess, effectively under the gun over the button straddle with the ace-9. Flops top pair. I like checking here.
Yeah, and Val's got a straight draw here with 10 peels off. Fossil does hit bottom pair. He's got a little piece of it. He's gone.
James is going to bet 40. Can't see Veronica's hand.
And Veronica's gone. Over to Val. She's going to make the call here. 40 on her inside straight against James's ace. Brick City. Brick City for Val. James still way ahead here.
Exactly. That's what we want.
Not a whole lot Val can do with that card.
The total action.
I guess someone who opened under the gun and then see that into that many players, we wouldn't be expecting Val to continue with a hand like 5-6, which would have turned 2 pair. So not a whole lot you can do with that card.
Are you guys not even having fun over there, Frank?
Speaking of not being
No, it sounds really boring. I like that I can hear you guys go crazy because I know in 20-25 minutes we're going to see some shit. I'm looking forward to it. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
I'm ready.
Frank, baby.
Yeah, in between you and... Yeah, okay. I'm ready.
James bets 85, takes down the pot. And now we see a player who's just ballsy enough to come into seat 2 with Frank on his left, Mr. Matt Holtzclaw. And here, I need chips.
I need chips. I like it. He looks to the left, looks to the right. I need chips. I need chips.
Matt H, Kings fan, poker junkie.
Pasta puts a jack 4 free in his.
There we go. Here, as I was giving him the recap.
And then you might be like, dude, like, bro, why? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I would want people to know that.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I told people about something in my spews. Veronica makes it 15 to go with the 9-10 of spades. Love that. Azan, 6-5 of clubs, is now going to 3-bet. Veronica's just good enough to be opening light under the gun, and Azan is just better enough to be re-raising even lighter. I love it. James now.
Welcome to Poker here at Stones, guys.
Are we going to cold call ace-jack versus an under the gun open and an under the gun +1 3-bet? Hi-ya! The game is playing that loose, though.
Sure is.
And it's a cold 4-bet?
Oh,
It's a cold 4-bet. I prefer that over flatting.
Damn.
Under the gun open, under the gun +1. Effective money to strike.
He's got 9-10 suited. He's like, do I want to be that guy right now? Because I mean, I've been that guy.
Mike has been that guy. And James is deep enough to where Mike might think I can do this. Can we cold call a 4-bet? Mike's out of position.
Lorson nailed it. He said, he's almost playing like an online fake money game. I love it.
Oh,
I love it. I totally love it.
We have
Frank bought half the chips on the table. He's complaining.
Oh my God, Mike, please fight. Mike is gonna cold call the 4-bet out of position.
What is happening? Is this real life?
This is, yes. And this is why we love Veronica and Friends.
Oh my God, guys. When we say that Veronica and Friends is going to be action, we're not like making this up. We're not sugarcoating it. We're not hype. It's not a hype train game. You know what I mean? Like this shit is real.
We're cold 4-betting ace-jack. We're cold calling 4-bets with 9-10 suited out of position. If Mike was in position, that's a whole different story. Mike's out of position here.
This is nuts.
And now Frank is in the tank with the 8-7. He finally finds a reason to fold. Veronica, we're not deep enough to play this hand. We would probably do a lot of terrible things to a lot of good people to see a flop with the 9-10 of spades, but we're just not deep enough to like capitalize on when we flop hard.
So gnarly.
Now Azan's got some chips, but he's out of position.
He's been playing so snug. Yeah, he's gone. All right, so out of all that action, you got $350 pot, 9-10 suited versus ace-jack.
Azan wasn't getting the worst price. The problem was his position.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So top for James. Mike flops a pair and open-ended along with possible running potential flush draw.
Fake chips.
Game on. Game on. Game on. So first option on Mike over here. And did Mike already check? Our camera's on James. Oh, he did. Okay, check behind.
Good check back by James.
And Mike does
happy birthday, Mike Fossil.
Yeah, Mike does complete.
The problem is,
of course,
there's a lot of kings that are going to be in James's 4-betting range.
Can't believe they checked this all the way through. I'm really surprised James didn't fire a bet there on the flop. I mean, I know it's a pretty coordinated board, but I'm surprised he didn't at least fire one bet.
I like checking back. It kind of smashes Mike's range. I think checking back the ace-jack is actually probably the best line there. And when the queen comes off, we can't continue. We're now bluff catching.
I love how the chat catches people up. Master C's like, what did I miss? How did Frank get all that chips? And Cedar Ace is like, oh, just quad twos or 6 deuce off against Veronica's aces. No big deal.
Check, and Mike's gonna roll it over.
Yeah, but. Yeah, buddy.
Sweet baby Ray. And Mike continues to run bad.
Yeah, runs so bad, it's good.
Cold calling 4-bets with 9-10.
He runs so bad, it's good. It's like one of those puppies, it's so ugly, it's cute. He runs so bad,
just get in there.
it's good.
Welcome to the Mike Postle Runs Good show, now airing on Veronica and Friends.
I'm surprised Mike didn't put out a bet on the river. Yes, we lose to kings. Yes, we lose to ace-king. But when we really are expect our opponent to check back kings or ace-king on that turn card versus someone cold call the 4-bet out of the blind, I'd like to think no. I think we should be betting there. It's a V straddle. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a V straddle.
Solid V.
Frank's gonna Frank.
Frank's gonna Frank. Classic.
So it looks like a $51
That was the chip tray.
straddle. So it's 1-3, 51 to go.
I'm gonna split the settlement with all of you.
Cameron's gonna flat the 5-4 of diamonds. As will Mike. And this is beautiful. I'm sorry, no, it was open to 51 from Ozzy. I thought the graphics were wrong here. Azan open to 51, ace-10. Cameron flats. And here comes Mike and Frank as well. We're going 4 ways to a flop. Jesus Christ. Jack
7-7 Jack.
hits Mike. Can't see where Frank's at. Frank probably has quad 7.
Cameron's got diamond draw.
Normally anything with a 7, 6, or a deuce in it.
Who's the Doug Polk of stones? I thought I was. I wish.
I'll take the tournament winnings.
All right.
I'll take that.
The Doug Polk of stones, probably Frank. Frank is the Doug Polk.
Frank does what Frank wants.
Flop checks through. 8 of hearts comes off, brings a second flush draw. Cameron picks up an inside straight draw to go along with his diamond draw. And what are we doing here if we're betting this turn? What are we saying we did here? We would not have checked back a 7. We might have checked back a light jack. We definitely would have checked like 9-10, maybe 9-10. Maybe we're saying we got a little 9-10, little 9-10 love. Mike says, can't have 9-10. I have a 9 in my hand, so my jack must be good.
Cameron's betting on the come. He's like, I'm either going to catch a diamond or a 6, and you fools are going to pay me right now.
I thought Azan was going to try to steal it. I didn't think it was going to be Cameron that tried to steal it.
Frank is the Barry Woods of stones. Oh, the chat. Mike makes it 250 to go
Mike,
because reasons.
Because Mike does what Mike wants.
It's a weird thing to do out of position now. Okay, oh, I see. He's got Cameron covered. He's just pretty much saying, all right, brother, let's just get it in now. He doesn't feel like Cameron's going to bluff a busted draw on the river, but he'll probably call off with his effective stack size now. And Mike's going to be check calling a jack off anyhow. Might as well just get it in. If I'm to speculate on the logic of a Mike Apostle. Mind you, I'm trying to like line up my brain with someone who
You're
puts
just trying.
500
Right?
jack 4.
No. Yeah. Why would you do that? Why would you cannot put yourself in those shoes?
Well, with Cameron's effective stack size, we probably can't be expecting him to be folding any of the draws right now with that much in the pot. 540 in the pot, only what, 100? And look at, I mean, the show 70, we only had 74 back to call. Yeah. Look at, I know we had over 100.
No, yeah, he had over 100, but he does let it go. He does let it go. It does get through.
So Mike's just saying, let's just like, here, you're not going to fold the draw, but I don't think you're going to bluff off anyhow.
So let's just do it.
Let's just smash it up.
Let's just do it because reasons.
And poker is still happening.
Jeez.
Chips on lemon, please.
Holy crap. So yeah, the Spring Classic coming up. Very excited. It starts February 20-something, I think. We'll post it in the chat here for you guys. It starts a little after a week and some change. It's game on.
Something like that. I don't know. I usually try to black out the week before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Really, I gotta like rest up a week before and then just like go like hard.
Yeah, that's all resting.
Yeah, resting. Blackout resting.
Yeah.
It's like, did you fall asleep or did you pass out? Well,
Got a disease either way, didn't I?
same.
Alicia's got the ace king. Gonna open up the pot. Makes it 15 to go. And this is the case I made for this game. We should just keep a chip runner right off the bow. On the table. Just like
there should be a little chip podium right behind him, just like chips.
table 11. So
Chips guaranteed in less than 20 seconds of your money back.
James puts in a 3-bet to 50. Frank's gonna call pocket eights. 4-bet. 4-bet. Damn it. All right. Alicia's just gonna call. 3-way to the flop.
Oh, top
4-7, 2 clubs. I saw someone had the 6-8 of clubs, but they must have folded. Alicia's now going to lead into James. 3-bet.
Poor Valentine's Day massacre coming. That was too distant.
I'm not in love with it, but
a lot of people are saying they're going to play the main event at the upcoming Stone Spring Classic. I hope you do, guys. I will see you at the final table. I will be doing some commentary. Me and Mr. Norman Chad will be hanging out, having some fun. We'll be good.
I don't even know which event I'm commentating anymore.
I know. I don't even
remember.
I don't even know.
I mean, it hasn't changed. I'm pretty sure.
Is this for life?
I also think.
Oh wow, that should be fun. So I'm doing Norman. I'm doing it with Norman. Well, I'm doing Norman Chad.
You're doing Norman Chad.
On March 5th will be the final table, and then the very next night you're going to get me and Kelly Winterhall in the booth.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Get our Kelly in the booth for the first time.
Good times. You're going to get dual Kellys in the booth.
Club comes off. Now Alicia has the king of clubs here. But that might not be the card she wanted to see.
I can't have any more.
You are going to be doing 1 week from. You're going to be in here with Kevin Martin, and that's going to be 1 week from Saturday on the 25th.
We love Kevin Martin.
Yeah, buddy.
Alicia's gonna check it over.
Now it doesn't qualify at all.
Yeah, it's well, I don't invite him for a reason.
Probably the right move.
Can't get in the game, but.
Talk about super boring.
It's on at least
Matt
Greece
Cobra
play,
like top
I know.
list.
Above the Nibs is on at least.
Most excruciating players to play with in the Sacramento area, I think.
Actually,
Cobra, Kyle Gurley.
Kyle G and Matt, I love.
Poker Pro Eric, we would totally get those players in here, but we're afraid that you would piss them off and they would leave.
I
would
would
run.
just
Not in my
rather.
game. They're not my game.
Yeah.
So do we know what James
rub
says
the
here?
carpets with a
Poor
toothbrush.
Matt.
So do you
He's
know.
sitting here like, am I traveling?
She's got top, second nut club redraw here for Alicia.
That's 2 1/4.
And she's going to stuff it.
Got some stack size
And
problems.
that's going to push this pot to about 1,000. So at this point, he's pretty much getting almost 4 to 1 on his money if he makes the call.
And she doesn't get, and at least she's got to love this. She's not getting snap called.
Yeah, if she gets snap called, she knows she's in trouble and she needs to hit a call.
If the villain tanks at all, he should be way out in front.
Yeah, there's no way he's tanking with the flush right now. So should be out in front all day. Even, I doubt he's even tanking with a, yeah, I mean, you've got to be loving life right now.
That's where you got the high and the low covers.
And if you're James, save some face, and then put your cards in the muck.
He's like, can they see my cards? If they can't see my cards, then I can.
When are we ever going to get check raise on this turn? I mean, I didn't know what James has, but if we don't have a hand that we're snap calling with, we're always behind.
Yes.
His best case is he has ace king, no club. We wouldn't even love getting in here ace king with the ace of clubs just because, like, I mean, once again, it's so many cards. I mean, we're drawn to a club, probably.
Coffee? Where's the front door? Oh yeah, you have to go to what's on.
If he's got ace king, no club, we should probably be checking back. As it is, I think James has had some dry fire there. Thought he could fold the flop. The club deals on, thought he could bluff it. He got the card he wanted. Took a stab at it. Didn't work.
I would like to be between
Alicia for the win.
I love Valerie, everyone, by the way. I don't want to profess my love. Oh, let's point out Dr. Petapova. Right by the stall.
I love anybody that starts with this.
I hate that when I get caught and I bet and then the opponent check raises and it's an amount where I should be snap calling like everything.
Exactly, everything, right? Because you're like,
I hate it now when I fold.
It's the worst, right? It's the Of course. When you're basically getting like 5 to 1 on your money and you're like, I fold. Or it's like nothing like you just totally fire a bet of like under like 150 and they push for like 250 and you're like, and the pot's already fat and you're like, I have nothing. Like I'm paying the extra $100 to like instant them up my hand and save face. Like it's so that bad.
And then see they come in and then lie about what you had. Oh, I had a set.
Yeah, I had a set. It was nice catch. You got lucky. I'm just kidding. I had air the entire time.
Sometimes you feel like that. Sometimes you don't.
Grand Inquisitor, I think you're thinking of the wrong Kmart.
So there you guys
Kevin
go.
Martin, PokerStars Team Pro.
Yeah, huge. So guys, there you go. There's the link for the Spring Classic in there right there.
Veronica's got shitty cards
to see it. Oh, Veronica's finally got aces. Are they going to get cracked? Wait, does Frank has 3 deuce instead of 6 deuce this time. Way better.
James makes it 15 to go. Cameron calls with the 5-3. Veronica wakes up with aces on the big line. Makes it 60 to go.
Can Veronica's aces get redemption against Frank with a deuce? Tune in.
Story at 11.
James is going to make the call. Cameron now says screw it.
Everybody's coming along. 4 players against your aces. Oh, Frank, how could you not? If he knew that she had aces, he would have been in there
I
all
hope a lot of threes come off just so that Frank learns his lesson that he shouldn't be folding to Veronica's aces.
Oh, wow, top set. Oh, my God. Disco.
A little bit of coordination here.
He's got no bounce.
But in the 80s, you had to really.
Yeah, I thought, I'm with you, Grand Inquisitor. I didn't know that you knew that. I'm sorry. All apologies.
Yeah, I'm that old. Take a guess.
So James does have a straight draw here for 10 peels. Cameron is pretty much in Deadville.
I would have thought you were younger, but then when you said what you did.
No, Veronica, no. God damn it, don't set the pot.
Oh, what are you doing?
No, Veronica.
I'm old too.
Veronica hates money. You can say that because she always says that you hate money when you're playing and she's commentating.
Too much. Why? Where are we getting our value from? It's a coordinated board. Yes, it's a wet board, but yeah.
And she pot dedicated herself to that bet too. 200, she only had 120 behind.
If Veronica's aces didn't get cracked, I mean, all poker players are damaged goods. We're all traumatized.
Yeah.
If Veronica's aces didn't get cracked earlier, I think she definitely puts a hand up.
Oh yeah, no, she's gun shy right now. She's that puppy that keeps getting like abused, and then like every time you just go up to pet it, it's like cowers in fear. Like that's what she's like. Don't crack maces. Don't crack maces. Don't crack maces. That's where she's at right now.
She got scared. She got scared.
You guys talk about it like cancer.
It's not, right? I'm still the stupid 14-year-old that
It's a $6 back straddle, it looks like.
I've matured so much more.
I mean, my age fluctuates based on where I am and what women are around.
Really?
Yeah. Anywhere between
35 and...
Well, yeah, I quit pretending I was 29.
That's not working. I'm just gonna
That's
call
not
you.
working
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, 29 is yeah, okay. I'm not
Action
feeling
folds
that
over this for Mike Postle.
They're not as huge as you really think they are.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The first 5 minutes, so sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then after
See that
that,
Mike's wide pre-flop? Might be a scotch understatement.
No, I was like,
King 10 this time, got the King 10.
like, does a bear shit in the woods?
And now Matt is going to step out with a Jack 4. He takes a Mike Postle hand and is going to run it right up his
I
ass.
hope he shows it. It's gonna be so great.
Matt puts in 90 with a Jack 4.
Frank's got 4s. I love it. Matt making him move here with Jack 4 3-bet in between the original Jack 4 beasties around him here, Mike and Frank. This is so great.
And Matt does not want Frank to call here. Because he does not want to price Mike in.
Just the exploding
What a
shit call.
disaster.
Oh man.
And here comes Mike.
All right, let's see how this goes. God, heaven forbid if
There's
a Jack
already 100 bigs in the
hey, have you
pot.
ever
We
been
love
to
it.
that point where we didn't have to live
Right.
175 in the pot.
Right? You're like,
Ace King Deuce coming out there. Mike hits his king. Nothing for nobody. He's so far out in front, it's not even funny.
Matt's definitely going to see bet this board. It's pretty good for the three
Can I get
bet.
chips on letter, please?
He's expecting Frank and Mike to mostly have smaller pocket pairs.
And then watch Mike get away here, and then him just table it and show him. Watch, here
Mike
it
does
comes.
have backdoor clubs, backdoor straight draw. Mike might be able to kill once here.
You haven't seen Matt do anything yet. Since he sat down.
If you're Mike, I think you can call this in position, out of position. I'm not in love with it. I don't know if we flopped hard enough to continue here. Out of position against a player like Matthew, and Matt's already adding chips. Well, he's just all right. Well, I just put somebody on fire, so might as well get some more coming.
So,
Mike makes a call.
Turn peels. 7, no help.
Now does Matt just assume now that Mike must have Ace X, Ace Jack, Ace 10, Ace Queen even, and just gonna shut it down? Matt's gonna shut it down.
Does that check behind basically kind of alerting Mike that, hey, I don't have an ace? You think Mike would actually bet for value? Oh, no, he checks.
No, Mike should. There's no worse hands that are gonna call.
No, I gotcha.
If you're Mike, you're definitely checking, and if you're Matt, you're just gonna decide whether or not you think you can get Mike off of a king, off of king queen maybe. Mike does check over to Matt, and I think if you're Matt, if you're gonna bet here,
oh, damn, don't get
you're gonna have to bet a lot. But what are we saying? Are we saying that we backdoor in the 9s?
Because can you really sell an ace at this point after you check the turn?
I think there's a lot of Ace X hands that are gonna check back.
See, he did 3-bet pre, but if he 3-bet
back
pre,
down.
he can't even have like an ace reg. He can't represent like an ace no kicker that he was just worried about on the turn either.
I think because we'd expect, like, the one hand that Matt might have is Ace Queen.
I want to see Mike fold, and I want to
sorry,
see,
I'm
and I
sorry,
want to
ace
see
jack.
Matt, and I want to see Matt like say, "Hey, I hear this hand's good here," and flip over Jack 4.
The one hand Matt might value bet here is Ace Jack, but if you're Mike, you can't beat that anyway. It's like he backdoored into like he backdoored like pocket 9s.
You could always rip that he had possibly like a monster, like he flopped such a big piece of it that he was just getting spunky on the turn by checking.
I don't think he checks back turn. Mike's
Fossil's replaying, and he's calling. He makes the call.
and Matt shows the Jack.
That's over here. I love it. What a good
Matt into his game because he's not going to give enough action.
Yeah.
Matt can give that.
Matt just dude, what I mean, so nice, man. I love it. He just tables it, he flips it over. He's like, oh, I heard this hand does good things here.
What happens when you
By the way, nice call by Mike. Snip that one out. I don't think
Right, because I was thinking that, like,
Matt was
like,
ahead of him with a Matt would go for 3 shoots. I mean, he's definitely go for 3 shoots of value with Ace King. I think he'd even go for 3 shoots with Ace Queen, obviously.
Yeah.
So you expect Mike to pull up Ace King. Ace King should be way out in front there where they're kind of only losing the deuces because we checked here, he would 3-bet kings or 4-bet kings, ace-bet kings, hands like
He's
that.
not 3-betting deuces, though. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the only thing. Like, so, I mean, so Mike can think, okay, well, Matt would definitely go for 3 shoots of value, Ace King, Ace Queen, obviously aces and kings. So the only hand I can think might make sense would be like pocket nines. Like now we're losing nines. Mike sniffs it out. Matt gives some action, and but you know what? In the long run, Matt might just think
always good times in Veronica and friends. I know.
I don't think the deuces call is terrible. It's not terrible.
No,
Against Ace 9. Against Ace 9.
Not against him, it's not. Because how does he shouldn't have Ace 9. I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Good. You're good.
I've had those months.
It's a trade on your shirt. So there you go.
All right.
It's good.
make me feel better.
Okay, good.
Val makes it 15 to
Go
go.
hustle somebody a pool.
King, Queen. James puts in a 3-bet to 50 with the jacks. Cameron's in a cold call to King, Queen.
This is the one where she has king.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Yes, it is, though.
But yes, it is.
And I just fold the second best hand.
Hey, what would it? No spoilers. Mike is feeling it,
Oh, and Val's stuffing it.
and Mike cold calls with 9-6 off. Because Mike, Val stuffs it.
He says, this is a better hand than I usually have.
Oh my God. This game is a hot mess.
James calls off with Jack. Mike says I have a better hand than I usually have.
Such a hot mess. That was Cameron, guys. He stopped by the booth to give us a little side action, a little side commentary for this hand.
Big leg.
Once or twice.
Big leg.
We can talk about it. Maybe show one.
Hey, once or twice, once or twice. And years ago, like, I'll take this opportunity to say I'm a once or thrice guy.
What about you? Does it depend on what you have? About once or twice? Do you always get twice? Do you care? Do you not care?
I'm a once or thrice guy.
Okay, once or three?
Yeah, someone's got to lose.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Someone's got to lose. And I use that like running as many times as possible.
19 times. Wait, there's not enough cards. I don't care.
Then again, I get it in pretty bad a lot, so.
Now, top set for James. And she's going to need an ace or 9. Brick
No
City.
love.
Brick City.
Jack's full.
That is one. They just running it once?
They're running 2 boards.
2 boards. I think they're running it twice. Yep, two full boards.
Here, Paul's beautiful. If Paul had 6-9, he would have been all over that.
There's a king
there
for
you go.
Val.
I got a piece of that. Only one jack left in the deck for James.
Oh, she's gonna. James now needs a queen. Val saves her. Chop it
Oh,
up.
it did. Okay, good. Oh, my. I was like, oh my God.
Chop it up. Chop it up.
Everybody sees the jack and we're like, oh my God, oh my God. Wow.
69 times. We run it all.
Good Lord.
Jesus.
Guys,
Chop
if you were
it up.
looking for an action live poker game to watch, you found it. Make sure you click that heart.
Put in 100 big spree with king queen off.
Because why not?
We put in 200, 300 bigs with jack forward.
Send a letter to your local congressman and ask why your 1-3 game doesn't play like this.
Jesus.
Any back talk or no?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Live in more ways than one. You can say that again.
I should be actually
So, back to Matt's Jack 4.
Yes.
Veronica, who's like the lineup Nazi for this game, you know, who I'm not allowed back for reasons, has excluded certain grinders from being able to play in the game. Matt's dumping, you know, $400 or $500 there with Jack 4 long term. Might be like, hey, remember the time I put Jack in 4? Get me in your super crazy juicy, you know, 5-10, I mean 1-3 game. Yeah. Long term, that just might pay off for Matt. Where he's like, okay, I'm gonna spew once, and I'll be invited to the next like 6 shows.
You looked at one.
I just looked at one.
Mike opens to 8, trying to simmer down now.
And Frank 3-bets to 35.
No, we're not slowing this game down.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Guys, this game has 1 speed, and it's in oh screw it mode. Straight up.
Thank you, Sean LV. Thank you. See, I asked, and they did. Ace 9 deuce. Frank, who tried to set some money on fire with a 9-3, is still out in front.
Loves the best of it. 98%. How does that happen?
It's funny when you say the 9-3 is still out in front.
Yeah, it's still.
That means it was
always out in front.
That's bad.
Frank here with 9-3 has been ahead the entire hand. Is still ahead.
You think about it's a 3-bet pot, and 9-3 is still good. That's how crazy this game is.
Like, that's grammatically correct. Oh, wow. Apparently we're going to see some more fireworks in about 20-25 minutes. I don't know what that was. It seemed aggressive. I mean,
Are they yelling at the basketball game, or?
No, just volleyball.
I'm not sure.
That's what she said. Literally just came
that's what she said. It's already fun. So Frank bet 65. James raises to 200 here. Super stone bluff.
Okay. If you had ace king, would you really do this?
Yeah, I need you to interact.
So you're saying like I have a set of 9s or 10 aces, and I think we're narrowing the range a little too tight. But sometimes, you know what? Blunt force trauma doesn't even make sense.
No, and hashtag wine.
Yeah.
Did it.
Also because dead grapes.
Did it. Lots of grapes died to make this stream tonight. So we just throw that out there, guys. Just put that out.
Oh god, and here's Frank. I got a pair. I got a pair. How do I fold? How do I fold? I have a pair.
We're not checking it down if I call, that's for sure.
I run it once, and when I go in, I want it all always. That's just the way I'm wired.
Don't try to run it once you're
Lock the doors.
Lock the doors. Lock the doors. Get your money.
How's I'm gonna put myself on the list?
Frank is in the game.
Two. Here a little bit. Here a little bit. I can put myself on the
Are
list.
you using the Stones app to put yourself on the list?
It just might be.
Clever girl. I don't know if you have enough money in your backpack to go sit in this table right now. I think that's a yes. If you don't have to give it all to Veronica before you get over there.
Frank, baby, come on. Do something silly. Oh, and a piece of me just died. I think Frank hates it. Frank and James is gonna show the 6-4.
Monster. Frank's like, I was so far ahead. How was I that far ahead?
3-bet pots, and 9-3 is still good.
Why not? Still.
Hide your kids. Hide your
kids. Hide your wives.
Hide your Miller Lights.
We jack 4 and everybody up in this bit.
Oh Lord.
And these are the snaps. And these are the snaps I get from Veronica. we're gonna replay this snap for the stream here. And these are the snaps I get from Veronica at the table. Mike Postle, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
The Grand Inquisitor wants me to take his on spot. I give more action, that's for sure. And the Zon does run more card dead.
I like seeing him.
Damn, the list is there's like this is a hit list waiting to get on this game.
Is that it right there?
Yes.
There's 8 people waiting to get on this game right now. Why
It's
would
probably
you get
deeper.
in this
It's
game?
deeper than that, I think. Even.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be here till like 4 or 5 in the morning again.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Veronica makes it 45 to go with the ace king.
And Cameron's coming along with 3s.
Mike's got 2 quad draws, so why not?
I understand that, but you can keep
Put your fanny pack in your backpack, and get down to the table.
The only excuse to wear a fanny pack is if it's loaded with money. Top 2 for Frank. 7-8. Apostle with bottom pair and a straight draw. Cameron just missing everything ever.
Is he there? I know that they were talking about they were going to have
And we got a bet
130.
from 130 from Frank here.
And Mike's got a pair. And a straight draw.
Take up one of those spots right there.
Everybody folds, gets through a pot for Frank. Are you rabbiting? $5 to rabbit.
All right, they're gonna $5 rabbit.
That's your. Yeah, wrong answer.
Oh, Apostle would have got there with his 4-6. See? God, there's no results. Why can't I just play back? God, Apostle looks so good. It's so ridiculous.
I forgot to mention, they are playing the bluff pot.
875. That board is 875. I get all of that.
Throw a $5 chip. As long as you can distract them, you see that small stack of chips?
Oh, okay.
Right. If you make a riverside bet with no pair and take it down, you win the bluff pot. But the bet has to be at least as big as the bluff pot. Or it has to be
the bluff pot.
And it has to be at least X amount of dollars in the pot. Yeah.
You know what a great little mind game would be is like, I would, is it has to be as big as the bluff pot? I'd look over and be like, hey, how much is the bluff pot? And then I'd bet the exact amount for like $1 over and be like, what? I don't get it. What?
I miss color all year long. Did you get birds in the summer?
What a game.
Cameron is now officially in single tower mode. We've all done that. You're like, just stack them all. 1 tower is all I need.
It's too depressing to split them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be big.
As opposed to new player first time mode, which is when you just stack them in stacks of 5 or 10, as wide as you can, and you're like, just stop, just stop.
Look, it's on pound a hand.
875. We're getting it all in there.
And he's gonna just call the ace queen.
I carry like a son of
My hand. 6 words.
Cameron made it 40 to go.
That's why I was trying to rub that spot up the 6.
Val's coming along too here. 5-3, she loves that button. All right, Jack 8-4 on the flop, couple of spades. Top for Frank. Is he allowed to actually run that good? Cameron, top pair for Cam.
Cameron was the original aggressor here. The board is pretty coordinated. He's going to put out a bet, and I don't think Frank's just going to click back and like stuff it. Well, he's not going to stuff it because he's got his on and people behind him. He's probably going to make it around 165, maybe 200. If I was Frank, I would be just calling, make sure that I can get in with Cameron on the turn. Frank is just going to call. Brick. And Cameron's got less than a pot size bet back. And he's going to just put it in there. And a snap call from Frank. The ace and the jack. And Frank is going to continue to run good.
No bueno. And this is about the time I think you saw Cameron come over to the booth, and he's like, I did not win 1 pot. Not one.
Some nights go that way.
Yeah. We've been there, we've seen it, we've done it. Look, Cameron's like, whatever. Thought this beard would help me out in this game. Lies.
Oh.
It was good to have Cameron on the stream. Cameron's a good dude. You know what? Sometimes he's like you said, you set those nights and you're like, I couldn't hit water if I fell out of a boat, and that's how it goes sometimes.
That's this month for me.
So he's like, is that one night or you mean 1 month?
It hasn't stopped me from pretending to hit everything though.
Exactly. As long as you pretend to hit it, but you have to sell it well. You have to pretend you were a boat captain from pre-flop all the way to the river. All the way to the river, all the way to the high seas.
I'm your boss. You work for
Chips, table 11.
Is that a big bankroll in your pants, or are you just happy to see this game? Alrighty. James calling the 15, over to Mike.
See how quickly the tide turns? You see how funky he was after that one hand? Yeah. Came right back to life.
See how funky he was after that one hand? Getting funky over there.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Alright, 3 players to the flop here. King 7, 9. Looks like James way out in front here with his king. Frank with a gut shot, possible running spade potential.
And Mike's just queen deucing it because reasons.
Because Mike has no shame, no fear, no hand.
Waprai, if your bankroll is all quarters, do not put your bankroll in your back pocket because it will look like you have a tail. 3 diamonds on the turn.
Have you seen Ace Ventura? It's kind of like that.
Kind of like that.
Brick on the turn, and check through, brick on the river. James is going to take this pot here.
Thin value.
Check mark, thin value. Pot's a little over 100. Let's
40.
See how thin he goes.
25.
What? Is he talking about, are those greens?
Or do we make this look bluffy?
Is he thinking about just like getting stupid? What is this?
Go really small and really big. Oh, he's going to overbet it.
He bets double the pot?
I love this.
It's so gnarly.
2x pot thin value.
It just sets off like weird alert. You're like, what? I don't get it. 2x pot, thin value.
Grand Inquisitor, yes, or that.
It's true.
You know what's so funny? Tony was telling me that exact that JC stand.
Opinions expressed in the chat. Reflect those of the group patrons. And not Stone's Gambling Hall. Win some tickets, buy a fanny pack. Finally had $1 every time I've said that.
We don't know the guy.
It's all waking up with a bit of a hand here. King 10.
He's got wine. He got wine. That's something new.
Val might be more card in than his own.
I know, wow.
That's a lot. That's a lot of card
That's saying a lot. So James going to pop it up to 35 here with ace 3 of diamonds.
It's a $15 straddle from Veronica.
We need some Hauser in this game.
We want
Some Hauser in this game.
All right, so heads up, Veronica makes the call. Queen 4-3.
We don't.
Misses Veronica. Does spike a 3 for James here.
Not you.
Booing. Oh, the table is showing a shoe off the next shooter.
That's hilarious.
I love it.
Sean's favorite's right.
Yeah, you should probably roll. Yeah, you should definitely do that. Stay where you are. Tell the guy to your left to come into the game.
They're trying to bait Drake into coming over and
Trying to
play.
pick the players, pick the players. Oh, Drake would just be like
Or this guy
icing
in
on the
the
cake in
black
this
hat,
game
right?
right now,
Right?
Are you kidding me?
Anything on this end of the table but you.
Imagine like putting a guy with over $1 million in tournament winning in a 1-3 game on drugs.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, this game is
game's
on
on
drugs.
drugs, not him,
Make,
the player.
make no mistake about it, this game is on drugs. Not the
Right.
players, just this overall game.
You act like you have
and
a
maybe
job.
1 or 2 players heavily medicated,
Right.
plus wine.
Speaking of well lubricated, Val Cross.
Coming in with Jack 10 suited.
And the run dead is over. Gets called by James. Mike's got 2 quad draws and a flush draw. Somehow lets it go. Matthew's gonna come along and button.
James comes along 6s. Matt's got 4s. Veronica. Oh wow, she's out of there. She's first at this point is on.
Right now,
See, we can't see Azan's cards because he's not putting them on the sensor, but we're going to find out here. 7-9 deuce Brick City for everybody
I
here.
take it back, Val. The run bat's still there.
Yeah, but Val does have 2 overs at least, you know, and a straight draw here.
We don't see bet this board, Val. We don't see bet this board. Not 4 ways.
Because Val totally has a piece of 7 deuce 9 every time. All right, so she's going to bet 50 bucks out.
Her saving grace might be that James might not call because, once again, it's a 4-way pot.
And James, oh, I thought it might have been a bit of folding posture, but he's thinking about it. And it looks like we do have some chips down there for a new shooter coming in with 1,500. And Matt's going to get out. We don't know what Azan has, but so far Val has got through 2 people. 1 more to go.
Nope.
Azan's coming along.
That board
Val is hoping for a black 8.
That
Black
board
8
is
for Val.
particularly good for Azan's flatting range. Not a good card to continue on if you're Val.
5 came, yeah, so Azan insta
Shut
checked
it down,
over Val.
We were saying we have 10s plus if we're betting here.
It's like both of the run bads versus each other right here. They're like, well, I know you run bad, and you know I run bad. Did we both really miss that bad? So Azan, I believe, did check over to Val. Okay, then Val checks behind.
Now there's a card that Val, if Azan checks this, which he probably will, that's a card that Val can bet. But she's got to be selective with her sizing here.
Yes.
Well, if we had King, Queen,
Azan can
King,
sniff out some
Jack,
bullshit really
and we
well.
see that, and then we caught our King on the river, what's the size that we would actually value bet our King with? 75, 90, something like that?
Joker, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. So Azan deep in the think tank here.
Azan knows that that's a bad card for him. That's a better card for Val's. C-bet, check back, turn range.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's such an aggressive oversize that, like, that could set off some alarms for Val. It's just going to, like, be like, huh? But luckily for Val, at this point, she doesn't have anything to call. And by doing that, there's no way she can even do a raise to get him off, so it's game over now.
I definitely have more 5-figure scores.
Is Val contemplating Jack high good versus busted hearts?
I think this might just be the saving face portion. Unless you can really put his, yeah, that's the only thing she could beat would be like a random 2 baby hearts.
She's gonna hit it if he's got like Queen X of hearts though. That's gonna be so gross.
I wish I would have lost that.
Azan is probably really strong. I agree with Grant. Of course, I don't know if he has said, but Azan's strong here. I would tend to think that Azan's pretty strong. 2 pair plus.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, first off, there's no way that, I mean, she really can't, I mean, she's just thinking about it, but she really can't be comfortable.
That card is too good for Val's, for the way Val played this hand, for Azan to be stuffing it here on air.
No, they paid everything.
I don't think Val's just trying to save face. Val is legitimately thinking about calling this off with Jack 10. She thinks Azan might just have busted hearts. She lets it go.
Azan, no, he didn't show.
I was like, please call.
Mind you, if Azan was bluffing, he would have showed it to win the bluff pot.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he definitely would have. So he had.
So we know that Azan had value there.
Yeah, I'll police it when you're not. They need a green.
Also making change for the bluff pot. Bluff pot's getting up there for another, is that maybe a couple green in there? Maybe 50, 60 bucks, 100 bucks a night?
Poker Pro Erickson seems to think that the RFID was wrong. I don't think so. I think Val is just that sick, where Jack 10 was too legit to quit with.
Hey, yeah.
Not to say face, we wants a Zon to show. A sympathy show.
Alright, so Alicia here under the gun, pocket threes.
I'd like to tell myself that Val was just sick enough to think that she might hero call Jack High.
Oh god, no, and she is just sick enough to think that. Or she is sick enough to like think that, hey, this might be good. I mean, it wasn't.
But when stuff happens.
Alright, so Val's coming in for 20 now. Unless we're catching up the graphics here, unless Alicia opened for 20 with 3, she might have. But $18 maybe. So yeah, so Alicia opened to 18. Val makes the call with jacks. Val flats with jacks. Kind of surprised there.
Oh, that's just come on in, right? Oh,
Very disguised at this point, that's for sure. So it looks like Mike and Frank both call behind 8, deuce 7 on the flop.
Look out.
Mike with deuce 4, Matt Muck deuce 4, Frank with ace 6.
All right, it's time for a pizza. Let's go.
Alicia checks. Now we know Alicia plays pretty snug. Part of the reason why Val's just flatting the jacks there, not 3-betting pre when Alicia opens under the gun. But once Alicia checks that flop, she never check queens plus. So Val's gonna feel very comfortable that her jacks are way out in front here.
So Val does fire 50 over to Paulson, who calls the 50 because he's just a freaking savage.
That said, I think Alicia would be nice to add a little check raising with like overpairs to her repertoire.
Oh, you mean right here? Just check raise? Just check raise?
Do that with overpairs. Otherwise, it's too exploitable. She's always c-betting, you know, all her overpairs on those boards. Anytime she checks and then your pairs on her and then hey we missed or can't beat the board or can't beat top pair, whatever like that. So the way we kind of balance it is by check raising some over pairs.
So a 5 tails on the turn actually gives possible straight draw now as well on the dummy end if a 6 comes.
We got this shit. You just do what we tell you to do.
Mike found himself on a turn with 4 deuce. Val bets 137. She stuffs it.
And that looks like more than 137. That looks like almost 200 there.
Almost 2. And Mike's like, I have a pair. How do I fold?
Yeah, it looks like 193, something like that. So she's almost betting pot. If you pull out that 137 added to the pot, she pretty much is betting the exact size of the pot. Pot was at like 190, and she's pretty much betting like 190. 198, and she's betting the exact size of the pot pretty much.
I got paid a lot of outs.
Mike says he has a lot of outs. Catch a 4, can catch a deuce, can catch a 6.
Oh my god.
Matt's gonna like replay that 100 times.
Mr. Mike policy.
You know what she was just showing him? She's showing him that snap I showed everybody with all the hearts around him. That's what she was showing him.
Stone's water. Made with the tears of real nits. It's good for you.
Made with fresh donkey.
Do you have Jack 9 of spades?
Mike lays it away.
Who's the best hand? Okay.
Paulson looks like he had Jack 9 of spades. He's like, oh, I had a Jack of spades. Halfway there. You know, if Mike called, he was totally going to get whatever he needed on the river. Deuce 4, 6. He would have just like, oh, Jackson, a good Val.
Devil is 6.
New shooter in C9.
Why is anyone
That is
talking
Chris.
to
Welcome to the table, Chris.
Chris will do whatever we tell him.
Brittany, drop on more cocktails because that's what this table needs. And some Stone's water.
Tell Chris what to do and
Side bet. Does Chris order a drink with umbrella?
Just sit down here. That's your
I don't know. Does he normally order drinks with
I
umbrella?
can't tell you if I have an edge in this game or not.
I know. I think you do have an edge. Trust me. If you're going to ask that bet, you have an edge in this game. That's my read.
Will his drink have more than one garnish in it?
Yes.
So James, Queen 7 makes 15 to go. Matt is going to put in a 3-bet to 55. Might have been a straddle.
That's code betting 55 for his pocket
And
fives.
Frank is going to flat the ace king.
And choosing again.
I don't prefer you either.
Here comes James. So it's a pretty bad pot three ways.
He's dropping stuff. King 6-10. Top for Frank.
Matt says I have too much money in my life. Here you go, Frank. 55, put your kids through college.
Betting 55 again? Oh, no. They're going to check you bet 80 into the pot.
Frank says it's community college, you son of a pig. I call.
It's so much cheaper. And over to James.
Only bets 80. Does Stones Water have its own Tinder account because I want it inside? Yes.
Classic. To the turn.
The case 5.
Wow, monster.
Oh, we just oopsied all over the place.
Oopsie.
Alicia folded the Jack 5 off pre. It is the case 5 from Mr. Matt Holtzclaw.
And here's how you get paid off by Frank.
Fire.
Just rush a lot.
That's what I told
That's 200, calls 200. This pot is escalating quickly. Pot's at 730 bucks. Oh, Boatski.
Good card for Matt.
Yeah, it's a great card for Matt. Frank's assuming KO as long as you don't have a 10. I got to be golden here.
Snap call.
These are all in. Snap call.
No. Is it 5 1/4? Matt! Oh, yeah.
It's like the bird squawk.
I was going to get silly there. I'm like,
And that is what we heard about 25 minutes ago, guys. That is what we heard.
Matt bets call 15 on the
Matt's like,
river.
oh, I'm just going to enjoy this fresh Moscow Mule. Wash it all down with that. That's fantastic.
Oh, and the Jack 4 pays off.
Oh, my God.
going to get silly.
I might have Frank as top there, but I don't know if it's such an easy snap call with the 10 pairs. I had another for the Jack 4 hand, and the Moscow Mule saying to Matt's son.
Oh, my God. Grand Inquisitor's on point. Frank blast off in 3, 2, 1. Lock the doors. The Stones Live. Lock the doors. Get your name in via the app. We will let you in, but you can't go out, guys. That's how this is going. Hit that heart. Subscribe if you like just train wrecks of awesomeness. I'm going to mark that one down just for good measure.
Just to ruin people's lives.
Because why not?
Back to the drawing board, Frank. Ace King.
Ace is no good, Frank. Don't bitch to me.
Don does like, I left this channel when Frank's Low Roll Veronica was Paul Deuces, and then I came back to Season Justice.
Lion Lock 3 3. You probably missed the hand earlier where Matt blasted off with Jack 4 for nostalgia's sake. So,
You just know how to play it, though.
and Matt's also been drinking. So when Matt has a copper cup in his hand, the bluffs,
They flow.
yeah, they run wild.
The bluffs flow, the drinks flow. And now Matt wakes up with Ace King, because why not?
Sammy told us that normally the 10 would have slowed the action down, but the table's well lubricated and the bluffs have been real.
This table is a well-lubricated machine right now, for sure.
Mike to turn his head so he can hit him by the
Exactly. Frank said, Mike, what do I have? I said 6 deuce, no looking.
I can just see Matt's like, no, bring me Sprite and a lime and a copper cup, and I'll do the rest.
It's it. Make me look super schmammy.
Yeah. Sprite and a lime and a copper cup, and also I need a 5 on the front.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep bringing me ginger ale all night, straight up.
No, I had to ask. I mean, I didn't know. It seemed like it took a while.
Matt's feeling so great. He's like, you put me in between these two stacks of chips. I bought a magnet. I'm just going to kind of pull some in right here. I mean, at first I'm going to give some over to Mike,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely going to take some Frank.
Matt's got the ace king. Now we're just gonna call. Oh, it's on 3 at the button. That's why.
Oh my God.
All right, look at all these players to this flop. 3-6-8. James is open-ended. Mike spikes his pair of threes. Frank's got a gut shot. Of course, Ace King, King Jack Kid, complete whiff city.
And James has yet to act here. He's got an open-ended straight draw, backdoor flush draw. And he might be thinking about donk betting here in a 3-bet pot on 8-6-3. And we're convinced our villain's always going to be raising with overpairs. Donking in hands like 2 pairs or sets isn't the worst idea. If we think we'll get some, more money in the pot. But if we're just gonna, our opponent's never gonna see bet. I'm sorry, if our opponent's just gonna cold fold and use overcards. I suppose it's not the worst thing if we have no showdown value, but James taking a long time to act here.
Maybe next time. On 11.
Did someone call the clock on the player that's first to act and a multi-way 3-bet pot?
Look at Kristen, our dealer. She's got this look on her face like, what is going on here at this table? Like, what is happening?
With ice cream and like.
James leads 125.
Half the people are betting and bluffing. The other half of the people are talking about like molten lava cake desserts. This table is very well lubricated.
Frank is like, you have a lot of chips, I want to ruin your life. I ain't gonna let it go.
But I can't.
Zon's got an easy fold. And
Boom.
just like that, we're on to the next hand.
Ship it to James. Now, if he wins enough of these pots, he can actually afford some sleeves for his shirt.
It's rare. I mean, you see someone call like, the multi-way pot, first that guy to act. I mean, have someone call the clock.
Do they really call it like right off the bat?
I think someone might have called the
That's
clock.
so brutal.
Sammy 12, yes. Everyone's drinking pretty heavily tonight.
Yeah,
This is the Veronica and Friends 1-3 game. It's kind of a 2-bottle minimum.
Exactly, like per person.
Yes.
So this is Wine Wednesday here at Stone's. Good deals on wine and so many bottles. Unfortunately, they're not leaving all the bottles at the table because then you know how much they really drank. But they generally go through about a 6-pack pretty much before they even get like an hour into the stream.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yep. So I mean, like, because they start drinking heavily before the stream even goes. They're like, what does this wine pair with? Talking about food? No, just chips. Just everything. Just drink it. You know what this wine pairs with?
6-5.
Other wine. Oh my god.
Poker Sniper Aces, I think Bart's on the list. He's flying in from LA right now just to get in this game.
Puts his name on the list. He's like, it'll still be running. Master C says he's still hungover from the November Veronica and Friends game. I believe it.
It's real. It's real.
All right, look at this. Couple of spades here. Spade draw for Chris. Frank pairs a 6. Mystery hand for Alicia.
Jack 6-9. Val's over there explaining, no, you see, I run bad, and that's what happens.
Oh, look at this. Chris's hand just gets better here. Now top pair for Chris picks up a queen. Canadian shooter tossing up some cheers. Boom, king of the river. Changes nothing. Chris gonna go for some more value. Pot's about 140. He fires 50.
No love.
Over to Alicia with the mystery hand here. She's been pretty quiet throughout this pot. I don't know what she has. I don't.
That's a really ambitious bet with Queen 4 here.
Yeah. I mean, that's going for some super thin value.
Do you think we're gonna get King Jack to fold or something?
Oh, no. She's going to call, and she tables it. Can't see it. Jack 9. Oh, wow. Did she flop top too? Wow. That could have gotten a little weird on the flop if they started firing out with his spade draw, and then when his hand improved, he hit spikes a queen on the turn. That pot could have actually gotten progressively larger for sure.
It's a really, really, really ambitious bet. It's like I said, as if Chris is trying to get Jack 9 or King Jack or something to fold. But if that's the case, wouldn't we be betting more? It's weird. I don't like it, and it's weird.
It's weird. It's weird. I'll just put a 4-card straight out there as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just weird. I don't know what the hell we're doing there. It's like I said, it's like we're trying to get 2 card to fold.
JFK making an appearance. Yeah, Frank, you got one place, buddy, and it's at this table. You're not going anywhere else. I was gonna say how he's just moving. I was like, what you can't see is they actually like put an ankle monitor on Frank and like tie him to the chair. He's not allowed to leave this table.
Yeah. Grand Inquisitor.
What about Canadian Shooter? How tall is JFK? I'm guessing 6'2" in heels.
Yeah.
It's probably about right. Maybe even 6'3".
$6 button straddle. So James will be first to act in the small blind position. Rick and Barso seems to think that he's be 6 foot or 6'1" in heels, saying like he might have some knowledge of the situation. Chris makes it 30 to go with deuces out of the big blind position over the $6 button straddle.
Because reasons.
And we just take down the pot. No.
No, Frank's
Frank
coming
comes
along. You know Frank's in there. Let's see some ace-8 deuce on the flop, just because. Oh, wow.
Close enough.
Almost. No help for Chris. Lots of cards for Frank. Frank just stuffs a stack.
Frank snap puts in 200.
Puts at 125. Frank's like, here's 200. Oh, no, Chris had bet out.
Chris bet out 55. And Frank beats him with 200 in the pot.
And then he shows an 8. See, Chris like, that beats me. Listen to Mike. Why did you show the 3 with it, assuming you had 8-3?
I want to live vicariously through Frank.
Oh my God, just for a day.
Like, yeah.
Just check it out.
Just want to be in his orbit.
Just to be in his general vicinity.
Yeah.
Chips just find their way, and then they run away real quick,
Yeah.
and then they find their way back.
And when I say live vicariously, I also mean like die vicariously.
Yeah.
Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Because
why not?
It'd be excruciatingly wonderful.
But either way, I'll tell you what, you're having fun. Is this a stand-up game? You got to stand up, play at the table?
So Matt straddled here, under the gun for 8. Couple limpers. Matt's going to check the option, and we're going to go 4-way to the flop.
King 5-9 here. James flops top pair.
Backdoor hearts.
Everybody else is in Nowhereville. Look at that. 4 players. 4 players has got 91% equity in this pot. Holy crap. big winner going to pay for Veronica's Uber home? Because she's not driving.
Oh, I love how like one Wednesdays like the Ubers and the list can like hover.
Oh yeah, no, they know.
around,
They know what's up.
So they know what's going on.
You can see all the ones around you, and there's 8 of them within 2 minutes of Stones. You're like, yep, nailed it. They know. They're not stupid. This isn't their first rodeo. I think they're actually in their car streaming it. They're like, oh, so and so just busted. I got him.
Yeah.
Taking a look at these chip stacks here, Mike is still the big stack now with 3K. Frank dwindled down a little bit, but still at 2,400. So Frank actually, even after losing that big pop to Apostle, I think he rebuffed 18 right off the bat, he's still up another 6 after that. But he has a little bit more to go, I believe, to break
And Frank
even.
is V-straddling.
Of course he is.
You want a $31 V-straddle?
Yeah.
So it's 1-3-31 to go.
Welcome to Veronica and Friends.
Just a typical
1-3-31.
dead grape game here at Stones on a Wednesday night. Can you put me on the list for the 1-3-31, please?
Yeah. What's that game?
Stuff it, Val. Rip it. Rip the 5-4. You got an effective stack of 10 bigs. We shove. I love it even more. I love the min raise.
Val min raises to 65.
And this is gonna look like Val is trying to get like really milk a chicken here.
Oh yeah.
Like trying to get some like crazy value that shouldn't even be there.
And then Mike's like, I got 5-9 suited, I'm in. You know I am.
Matt's getting a hell of a price with the 7-8 diamonds, but he can't call. Val does not have enough behind for him to play the suited connectors. He's right.
Mike Postle just cold calls everything.
And here comes Frank.
Oh my god. So look at this. We have just this ridiculous like 106. Oh, it's gonna be even more than that. It's gonna be this ridiculous $200 pot with 9-5, 5-4, and Queen 4.
This is Whale Wars. This is what this is.
God. King 7 deuce on the flop.
Only one diamond.
Frank's ahead with Queen high. Good talk.
There's 200 in the pot.
This is one of those things where Queen 4, you're like, Frank's still ahead. Check over to Val, is going to c-bet, pots at 200. Val's going to fire out, looks like 85, 90, about 90.
And it's going to work. It's going to work.
Gets through 1. Gets through 2. Done.
Frank shows the 4. Throws the 4 right back at him.
Oh, what a winner. Look at the gap in those stack sizes. Just like, yep.
There's chip discrepancy here.
Welcome to 1-3 at Veronica and Friends. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you click that heart and subscribe. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday, taking a look around the table. The reds are 5s, the blues are 1s, and the greens are 25s. If you look there and see 1 and 3, they got a lot of them.
Suited.
Suited. Cheers.
Oh. Service.
Service. Ooh, same hand. King Jack, King Jack.
So it's a $12 straddle, if I'm not mistaken. Alicia cold calls. I'm not cold calls. This calls 12.
And looks like Val pumps it up to 40. And Mike Postle has never seen 2 cards he don't like. James gets out of there. Chris gets out of there. Over to Mike. Queen 9 suited and the button. Easy call. Get it.
I've never seen this guy play.
Frank's coming along because, you know, Frank, A7, and Veronica with the same A7. So we got 2 King Jacks, 2 A7s.
And Mike's in good shape with the Queen 9.
God. Yeah, Mike's got the 2 randos.
How gross is that?
Exactly, look at that. So now Mike's got 40% equity because all of the other people have each other's outs. Wow, check this out. To the flop. Of course, look at that flop for Veronica. Disco for Veronica. Top pair, nut flush draw.
It's kind of an ironic flop. I mean, it's going to be hard for us to get value from worse here. Now, our 7 kicker is really hurting us.
Yeah.
More blocking draws. She's going to stuff it.
Wow, so Mike bets 100, Frank flats, Veronica stuffs it for about 4x that. Everybody gets crazy.
Oh, what a mess.
Look, they're like, I had the same hand. Look, high five, girl. There it is.
I don't think...
Mike's like, I was just joking. Bye. He folds.
I just had $100 extra in my life, and I didn't need it right now. Oh, the free roll is real.
He said NLD, Frank. NLD, Frank.
Show the flush draw. She does have flush draw. More than that, though. Oh, she doesn't show. She says you can watch it on TV later. Always Mike. Always Mike.
Mike usually does.
Yeah, but sometimes it just turns into the best hand. It's good to be Mike. Yeah.
Brandon Ford Johnson, welcome to the stream. It is table stakes, so yeah, you can buy into the game up to the biggest stack after the game gets started. $500 max to start when the game starts off. Then after that, it gets real deep, real quick.
That's what she said.
It's true.
I mean, if Veronica's not in the booth to say that herself, she's at the table. I just have to, like, you know, harness my inner dirty Veronica.
Yeah, Brandon Ford Johnson. Yeah, that's how the game usually plays. More like, yeah, like a 2-5, 5-10, and a drunken 2-5 or 5-10 at that.
Slop, like a real sloppy one.
Zahn makes a 15 to go into the gun. Leech is going to just call with the jacks. Alarms have got to be going off in Zahn's head already. No, I'm sorry, Alicia does 3-bet. She makes it 45 to go.
And Azan's ace-10 at the same time, not like it's so hot. Frank's coming along now.
Now, Zahn's got kind of a 4-better fold type hand out of position here against Alicia. I think against Alicia, I think he's going to lean more towards folding. Of course, he just decided to set some money on fire because, well, it's Veronica and friends.
Dude, that bluff pot is still going. Have we even seen anybody pick that up? I don't think so.
No, wow.
So Queen 7, 7-9-9 on the flop. Frank does spike a piece of it here. Alicia's jack's still way out in front. And she's coming out swinging. Pot's about 140.
Frank knows better. No love. Frank's bragging that he folded a pair, and Alicia's saying, I don't believe you. Why would you fold?
Alicia's goading him. Guys, once again, it's posted there in the chat, starting February 24th, which is right around the corner, all the way through March 5th, is the Stones $250,000 Spring Classic. Lots of fun events, all different buy-in levels, lots of satellites to get into the larger buy-in levels. Come down, play some cards, you're going to love it. You're going to love my nuts. You're going to come on down, you're going to love it.
Shit.
It's going down.
Damn it. I'm getting memed on the internet. This is not
You're
good.
so getting memed.
I like this girl before she stood up.
James has now resorted to putting blue chips in the pot. He makes it 9 to go. Mike's in a call 9. Frank has 2 cards, so
he's in.
2 cards and it's only $9. So that's all the motivation he needed.
Ace, queen, jack. Mike spikes his ace. Frank's got a gut shot straight draw. It's like the smallest pot we've had all night right here.
I blame the blue chips, I really do.
It's true. If it was up to you, they'd be playing with only $25 chips. I'm in. A 1-3 game with only $25 chips.
Color up, goddammit.
I should just use your line. Clearly, I choose the one in front of me right there. All right, so Peel's off here. Mike's ace still ahead.
And we got Angry Pollock in the chat now. Veronica's in the chat and says she's booked her first loss.
Oh my God! Out of how many games though? It's got
13 or 14 games.
Yeah, at least. God, he runs so good. That's
King Baller.
Good as Mike Postle.
It's gonna slow down. Should go check. James is really gonna be getting creative here. He fires.
She really loves that movie, Naked Lunch. It's not actually a movie, it's just what she does every day.
Right. Veronica does have a web stream. I think James is waiting for the clock to get called on him so he can bet. That's $250 and it's gonna work. Shows the 6 and the 7 and that's good for the bluff pot. And
Finally,
that's good for the bluff pot.
Finally, nails it.
Send the bluff pot.
Was that first little bit of chips the bluff pot? I think that was like $100 at least right there. It was like
It was well over 100 in the bluff pot.
Yeah. So what do they put in it? They all put in $1 a hand? Is that what it is? No.
Whoever wins that, then you put in 5.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, that was definitely over.
There has to be like over X amount of dollars in the pot for you to contribute, and you have to be playing in the bluff pot game. And yeah, there's a couple prerequisites, but it gets up there. It's good for the game.
Plotting all night for that.
I love how half this table we've seen play like a 10-25 stream. Oh
yeah.
It's just like hammering the 1-3 right now.
Oh, just so hammering it. Well, I mean, this is 1-3-31, because why not?
Yeah.
Because reasons. James, 10-jack suited. He's coming in there.
Whee!
$10. $10 from Chris.
And Mike's gonna 3-bet the 5-4 offer.
75. A raise to 100. 100 with 5-4 off because I'm Mike. Be like Mike, guys. Be like Mike.
Don't be a nit, guys. Be like Mike. Mike has chips, and this is why. Also because run good.
Yeah, that too.
Now, the Jack 10 suited, it's hard to flop bad, but we're out of position here. We are pretty deep. A 4-bet would be sexy. It's just gonna call.
Coming in.
And Chris.
Oh, Chris getting some too. Flatten with Jack 5 suited because why not?
Chris
This is not the first
cocktail.
This is not the first cocktail Chris has had since he got to this
No,
table.
it must not be.
Deuce Deuce Queen misses everybody.
Queen Deuce Deuce. Checks to Mike. It's going to be hard for anyone to continue without a queen in their hand. Out of position, we wouldn't even expect to get floats from 7s or 8s.
Oh, what are you doing over there, Chris? Dude, he was like waiting for him to clear his bet so he could put it out there. Wow.
4 1/4 from
The
Chris.
check raise is real. Look at Mike as this really confused look on his face.
Would Chris ever do this? Would Chris ever do this with King Queen? We expect him to be play like Chris, be 3-betting Ace Queen. If we wouldn't be doing this with King Queen, what the hell is going on?
Wow.
It's a big raise, though. It makes no sense.
Raise. Yeah, exactly. Like, would he ever do that with a deuce? Would he do that with a queen?
Ace deuce? And wouldn't he just be calling ace deuce? Would he really be blasting here? I think Mike knows he's getting something put on him right now.
Shows it. Look, there it is.
They're having too much fun now. I think Mike knew that, hey, this kid's putting a move on me, but I'm just like, I don't know.
What do I do? What do I do?
I'm gonna get bluffed sometimes, and that's okay, I guess. Like, we got the 5-4 off. It's a weird spot, man. I mean, it's where you know that someone's full of shit, and you just like sometimes. I mean, that's a big trigger to pull, though.
No, it is. It is.
You bet 175 makes it 500 to go.
Because what do you do? What do you do to blow him up? And then you click back, you 3-bet for like 1,000. I mean, like, what do you?
We might hero some ace high hands there, but with 5-4 off, we just gotta like.
But you can't, exactly. You
gotta just bury it.
Wow.
Bury it or fold and say, okay, nice move.
Yeah.
But that's a big trigger to pull.
Oh yeah. No, and that's kind of what he banked on. Is he's just like, dude, if you're gonna click back, you're gonna have to like dedicate some money to this pot, so you better be sure. You know what I mean?
No one check raising queen there. I mean, Chris evidently is getting silly with a jack 5 off for pre, but he's not so silly to be check raising king queen. And I don't think he'd be blasting off ace deuce. That said, the game's live.
Yeah.
Anytime you're at a table where players are trying to out-bluff each other,
life is good. Life is good. Life is good. Stay at that table.
Sit back.
I feel like it's in Billy Madison when he's telling the kid, and he's like shaking the fat kid. He's like, stay as long as you can. Stay as long as you can.
So true.
Look at those stacks. 2.5K, 2.2K, 2.1, 1.9, 1.7. Guys, this is a 1-3 game. Welcome to Stones Live.
Whee!
Woohoo!
Oh, they're running down the PLO list. Evidently we're going to PLO tonight. Play with me, I'll play with you. Here's
oh, you hear me? The next up, just go to the pot with me.
Brandon Johnson says I can't watch this recklessness.
So painful.
Because you gotta get in the game.
Put on some sunglasses.
The only reason
what do you mean you can't watch this? Mike, 8 deuce suited, raised into 40. You need to be watching this.
And if you're not watching it, the only reason is because better you like driving me down here to get into this game.
Oh my God.
Frank calls 6s. Veronica, tell me she 3-bet the jacks.
I believe she did. She was stacking out some chips.
Thank you. Veronica makes it 250 to go.
Such a huge 3-bet.
Does Chris know about the Jack 4 rules here? He must not. He must not know about the Jack 4 rules.
He would know that it crushes.
Look at us. We just caught Matt Snapchatting everyone.
Yep.
Texting everyone like, the whales are at Stones. Dear diary, today I put my kids through college. J Hobbs 1919, what's up, what's up?
Frank's like, I'm just trying to eat pizza, and you're 3-betting like a beast over here.
Oh God, Frank. Frank might want to break someone's heart.
Oh my God, he's taking side bets on his hand. He's like, you call some of my action, we'll just get it down right now. Listen to Frank, he's literally announcing, I came here to give away money.
Frank folds, and they're gonna rabbit the board.
Rabbit the whole board, I love it. Frank really wants to see a 6 right in the flop.
Please, I want to see a 6 so hard.
No, Brick City. Oh, nobody's even got a heart either.
No love.
Nobody's even got heart. Look, Frank's just like, come on, look at my hand, look at my hand, look at it. Look at it, look at my hand. Only at Stone's Live, you're like, I'm gonna fold, but I want you to rabbit hunt the whole damn board, just because.
I just want to torture myself.
But I mean, if you're a dealer, why not? I take the $5 every day, all the time. Why not?
Here's how good this game is. Matt H in seat 2, Azan in seat 5. Flippers that live and die to play 4-card poker, to play PLO, are hammering out a 1-3
instead of PLO
and passing on the 5-5 PLO.
That's huge. They live and die to play a 4-card game, and they're like, okay.
It's okay, I'll
let's do
just
this
say
2-card game for a minute.
People are putting a lot of goddamn chips in a lot of bad places, so.
The V straddle for Mikey.
It's a $42 V straddle. I'm sorry, $37 V straddle. $37 V.
I paid more for V.
I was waiting for it. It was like. Now Azan, looks like he seems to try to either pick on these large straddles several times, or it's just coincidentally woke up with a couple hands each time that this has happened. Action's on him. He's at the king and the 10, and lets it go. We're so far ahead there. I think we can open the king and the 10.
Over to Chris. Yes, you should definitely go all in.
Wow, Chris made a 75 and Mike shoves all in.
No. Did he?
No, Mike
shoved
he
did!
Mike.
He did say he was going to get him next time.
Mike shoves.
Now he's going to show it. Guys, this is so sick. This is such a sick game.
People are gonna outblock each other.
You should shove all in. So he like mid raises and then he shoves. He's like, here's my 7 high. Ship it.
He really put in 1600 with 7-4.
Yeah, bring it. Bring it. Actually, I mean, he only because Chris had 16 and he shoved in his whole 25. But yeah, I mean,
1600 effective.
Wow.
Over a single open.
Why not? I really want that $75. Here's $1,600.
Yeah.
Thank you for your 75. Oh man, I just don't want it to end.
So here's our last hand of the evening. Matt makes it 12 to go out of the straddle, and Frank puts in a dead 40. Frank made it 40 to go without looking at his cards, mind you. Alicia calls 40.
I saw the remake. Me and Samuel L. Jackson are tight like that. All right, so Frank raises the 40 here. Alicia's calling. You know Mike's coming along. He jammed 1600. Why not?
Matt, 6-4 hearts.
Oh, he's in.
Can't fold there. Now Frank could put in the dead money. That was a dead 40. Frank did not look at his cards.
So effectively 160 in the pot here. 4 players. 8 queen deuce. Guys, seriously, this game is so live. They're still yelling right now. We won't even see that on the stream. You need to get down here and hop in this game.
Oh my God. What's going on over there?
So queen 8 deuce here. Looks like Frank and Alicia are the leaders in this pot. Alicia's 5 still ahead. Oh, wow. The game is turning into a hot mess. And that's saying a lot considering
Frank puts 100. Mike does not have 7-4, so he can't reshove.
And Matt's out too.
I don't know if Frank ever looked at his cards.
Does that surprise you? Really? Does it matter? So,
this is a separate fail.
No, so, you know, the best thing I love is that Veronica and Friends, it's most of the time, it's pretty much me and you. And so I know that I'm like, great, it's gonna be me and Jake just watching an absolute train wreck, fueled by wine and with just massive chip spewiness, and it's great every time. Every time.
It's like not even real.
Every time. I know, but people tune in, they're like, this is rigged, this is totally like set up, this isn't real money.
Or it's just 1-3.
It is, it's all real money, and it's so much more than 1-3.
It's such a disaster. I love it. Stone's Classic coming up.
Yeah.
Very excited for that. Actually, going to come out of tournament retirement.
Nice.
Play some poker.
Starts in 9 days, guys, starting February 24th.
Get in the game.
Let's do it.
Thank you to Bob, Justin, Kenny, Abraham, all the crew, and you're welcome for this shit show.
Guys, we do this for you, and we do this for just massive spewiness, and we love it.
Right on. Good night. It's our show.
Have a good one, guys.